morning. It's early. It's not actually early, but it feels early. I think it's like, yeah, it's 9. Stayed up a little bit later than usual because I felt like it. It's okay. It's okay. Good morning, Gecko. I hope you're doing well. Don't mind my morning voice. It's fine. It's fine. We all have it. Don't look at me weird like that. Hi, Squiggles. Good morning, Estrova. Oh, artist in here. Hello. Bam, 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 bam. I have tunes in my head already. This is an interesting morning. It has begun. My mods are asking if I had cake for breakfast. No, no, no. That was dessert last night. Breakfast is a lovely egg sandwich that Cove made me, plus vitamin gummies. What's more motivating than that? Candy? First thing in the morning, but it's good for you? The I did not wake up 10 minutes ago voice? Ooh, yeah. Yep. Okay, you got me there. CD pizza? Okay, not gonna lie. My breakfast 2 days ago was pizza. I was too tired to cook. Vitamin gummies on a sandwich? That might be some conflicting flavors, not gonna lie. Also, Meta? I absolutely did plug in my phone. Let's go! Thank you. Thanks for reminding. Thank you for reminding me. It's okay. It's okay. Hi, Golden Goblin. I'm doing pretty okay right now. Just vibing. Trying to wake up my brain a little bit. Also, this kid, thank you for the raid. I hope you had fun playing retro. Thank you very much. Welcome on in. Little stretch. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn right in the mic. Is that the Jaws theme? I don't think that's the Jaws theme. I've never watched Jaws. Not a chicken guy. Thank you for the posture check. You know that if you put chocolate on a pickle, somehow the flavors do not interact whatsoever if you eat it? Do you have... No, I'm not gonna try that first thing in the morning. I haven't even finished breakfast. I feel like that's not a good way to start my morning, is by trying to eat pickles and chocolate. Not the best combo, not gonna lie. My voice sounds so deep and handsome morning voice. Is my voice deeper? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, I wake up with my own morning voice every morning. So if this sounds different... Does it sound... No, it can't sound that different. Thoughts, thank you for the breather deep. You try the snake... The what? The what? Hi, Paradox. How's it going? Sounds a lot like your normal voice to me. Perfect. There we go. I just sound tired. There we go. I just sound a little sleepy. It's fine. Good morning, Sir Elk. Hope you are doing well. It is indeed morning. Oh gosh. Up themes of more movies you've never seen in your head? Yep. You ever get that where you haven't seen these things, but because they've been referenced in pop culture so much, they worm your way into your brain, and so they do exist, but not in a very tangible way? Yeah, that's me in most movies from pre-2000s. I just haven't seen a lot of movies before then, honestly. Which might be a shame. No, because most people have seen them? Oh, alright then. Well, that'd be called a meme. I don't know if that's a meme. The memes I'm used to are the really, like, abstract humor ones. Those are the memes I'm used to. Snickles is Snickers and a pickle. Why pickles, though? They're so vinegary. They're delicious and I love them. But why? Why Why candy and pickles? Why candy and pickles? The snickle. I know, Dingus, it sounds really funny. And I'm tempted to try it. I do not have any candy with me. The only candy I got are my gummy vitamins. I am going to absolutely eat it right now. There we go. I have some vitamins. One is in the shape of an orange. The other one's the shape of a raspberry? Yeah, raspberry. It's a dingoose. Hello, dingoose. A little sip of water. Regular logo for the hydrate. Thing is, I have gummy vitamins, but no vitamins. An extra fruit flavor. You have gummies. Okay. You have candy. You have breakfast candy, essentially. I'm gonna experience Screamadelica. What is Screamadelica? What am I walking into here? Please, I'm so eepy and vulnerable. Please. I'm so gullible. Alright, last gummy. Zingers have forbidden Welch's fruit gummies. The legendary Flintstone gummies. Do they got them? Do we got them? I almost choked on my gummy 1 sec. I have to eat like a normal person. Why no head pats? Oh, impact. Thank you for head pats. There we go. Good morning, Gary. Manny also says hi. Hi, Manny. I hope you slept well. I hope you had a good night. Thing is, all those Flintstone gummies are the reason I've never had COVID or never noticed. What? The Flintstones gummies protecting you, watching over you since you were a child. An impact. Thank you for the ear wiggles. Vitamin gummies are no longer good for your health if you choke on them. So tasty. I like to talk with food in my mouth, like a true animal. Afternoon, Rudy. Look. Wait, are we at an advantage to you to call you so cute? So I know you cute. My brain isn't fully awake. It's just a little slower today, and that's okay. You're a dubious little creature. A silly little fella, if you will. A silly little fella, a dubious little creature. A little... What did I say? Why did my brain immediately go, a puntable little animal? I'm like... Why? No, how's it going? I'm doing good. I am just waking up. I have food next to me, but I don't want to eat it right now. I want to take a little sip. Cute aggression? Oh, I absolutely get cute aggression. I don't like that I get cute aggression, but I understand it. Eat the breakfast, eat your... No. Cannot make me. Cannot make me. I will say thank you because y'all have been very, very kind. Puntable little fella. Little stretchies. Alrighty. Come on. Thank you for the gifty sub. Good morning. Hi, Jummy. How's it going? Good morning. How are you? Speaking of a silly little fella. Hi. Hi, Jumbly. Little Jambalaya. Hello. I hope you slept well. I hope you had fun over at Petra's last night. It looked like so much fun. It looked like such a good time. Biting directly on the arm. Jumper's close to me? Oh no. Oh no. It would be a shame if you were close enough and within arm's reach so I could give you a hug. How'd you sleep? Not great, honestly. It was hot last night, and so I woke up at 2 in the morning going like, ah yes. This is when the weird dreams start to kick in. Alright, back to sleep. At least I was ready for it. McBo, thank you for the 4 gifted subs. And Dadaist Critic. Dadaist Critic? I just cannot read. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And McBo, thank you for the resub. I watched the VOD yesterday and I'm sorry to hear about your brain struggles. Oh, that's alright. If anyone deserves to feel good and proud of her skills as nice and caring and gentle and thoughtful as you. Thank you. Also, do me a favor. May you ask those brain gremlins of yours to step out a moment. I wish to have a word with them. I have many words for them as well. I want them out. They're not paying rent. They're actively impeding me. And Megbo, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. Bobo, welcome on back. It's been over 2 years now. Let's go. Dingus, there's an old remedy for bad sleep. It was given to me by my grandmother. It's 55 burgers, fries, tacos, I remember seeing you tweet this, Dingus. I remember seeing you tweet that, and I'm like, what is the context behind this? Do I dare to find out, or do I just leave it be, and then Dingus will tell me at some point and burden my brain with more knowledge? Critic, gotta bounce, gonna waste money on... Oh, Warhammer 40k set. Good. Spend money on yourself. Enjoy it. Have fun. Thank you for dropping by. And Zindale, thank you for the 1,100 shinies. Beautiful dreamer awakened to me. Starlight and dewdrops are waiting for the sounds of the rude world heard all day. Lulled by the moonlight have all passed away. That's a lovely little poem. It's a lovely one. Critic, thank you for another 5 gifted subs on your way out. Should not have scared me as much as it did. That should not have scared me as much as it did. Good morning. Good morning, Anonymous. And little Dark Cloud, thank you for the resub. 18 months. Thanks for a wonderful 18 months of great artwork and gameplay. P.S. Another great day at the farmer's market. Good. Ooh, get yourself some fresh fruit. I want fruit right now. I gotta go shopping though. I am out of most of my fruit, so, and vegetables actually. I just gotta shop. Fire, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. And McBo, thank you for the gifted sub to Jumpster. Ooh, and McBo, thank you for the 100 share. Don't think I've noticed how you skipped the also cute part of my message. Oh, what? Hmm? Oh no. No, I can't see it anymore. I do not see it. I forgot how to read. Beautiful Dreamers a song. Oh, okay. I thought it was just a poem. Xbox, I'm doing good. I was about to do something. What was it? Right. I was about to reiterate my message from yesterday. Brain gremlins have become active. Part of that is probably because of the bad sleep I'm getting. And just the amount of work I'm doing behind the scenes right now is a lot. So, brain has started to be mean. And my memory is not doing so hot because I haven't been sleeping very much. I'm stressed and I haven't been working out as frequently as I should be. So, if I repeat myself a couple times, I do apologize. It happens sometimes. Use melatonin. No, I've never used melatonin before. Somebody, please don't push yourself too hard. Have an accountability buddy. Yeah, having a kind of accountability buddy would be helpful. For the most part, that is Cove. If she comes home and I am in the same position I was when she left, which is in bed, that's no good. Then again, I take a lot of naps now. Little stress naps. They're good for me. Pretty good for me. Why not? You working on a new rig? Yes, I am working on a new rig. It's brand new. It's gonna be fun. It is Goblin's model. So I'm working on it. It's so much fun. But Live 2D also has a habit of, despite how much I love it, it loves to fight me sometimes. And sometimes that can throw off my groove. And it's okay. It's part of the process. Part of how we learn and grow as an artist or rigger. I'm so excited for Gobby's model. I'm so excited for her to use it. It's gonna be so much fun to see it in action. Live 2D a bratty program for absolutely bratty behavior, but like those rich brats, you know, where it's like the entitled brat sort of vibe. I think it's needless to say I'm looking for Live 2D as we speak. Have fun. It's a good time. it's a very good time. But yeah, brain gremlins are active right now, and so I've been very, very quiet on almost all of my socials just so I can hunker down, focus, and rest and take care of myself. So if y'all have noticed I've been a little extra quiet lately, or that I am not as good at posting frequently, it's because I'm trying to focus. Also, Twitter seems to be disintegrating every time I turned on and look at it, so that's always fun to think about. Gobby's designing your rig? That's so cool. No, actually, other way around. Gobby's art, Gobby's next rig, it has been drawn by Sun, and it is being rigged by me. Yeah. Good. I'm also designing... Maybe this is why I'm getting tired, because I'm starting to work out the stuff for my next model, but like I'm doing it in my spare time, so I'm just doing art for work and then art afterwards and then going to sleep, and it is potentially making me a little tired. But you know what? That's okay. Well, Cottage Corpse, don't worry, we're here with you while you wet the brain gremlins. Yeah, it'll be alright. Thing is, for a sec I thought the live tweet was saying Jummy was your nemesis. I was so confused. Jumpster would absolutely just murder me on sight. If we had to fight, Jumpster would just kill me. With love. Why do all creation apps like to fight you for no reason? I don't know. They like to make it a challenge to use them, unfortunately. You art-addicted dork. I know what I am. I know what I have become. It's fun. It's fun. I'm sure you say that like I wouldn't fold immediately. We're both very squishy. Neither of us want to fight. We're just here to tell jokes on the internet. Gecko, that's okay so long as it doesn't affect your health and you're on the edge of that, so slow down a bit. Yeah. I gotta slow down a little bit. And it's okay. Golden Griffin, do you have an advice for when you have art block? Usually the answer is to take a break or draw low stakes art if you want to make art. Low stakes art is just like scribbles or things you draw on sticky notes. Things with no need to be well-defined, super, super well-drawn pieces. Yeah. That would be the best thing to do, honestly. Gems, thank you for the resub. Happy 20 months. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm here to farm PP. Thank you for the resub. Happy 4 months. Welcome on back. And McBo, thank you for the 100 pennies. When the final quest kill God memes turn around and now it's your creations trying to fight you. We're always trying to fight. Are we not? Are we not just doing what we do to God? Sometimes we fight God for the things we want, and our creations fight us back. God just goes, yeah, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like to have your children hate you. Aestheticus, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on in. And Scott, thank you for the hydrate. Ooh. Hi, Picto. And I guess... Cottage Corpse, thank you for the posture check. And let's do a little song before we get right into art. I want to jump right into it today, because line art is... Oh, did y'all hear that? That was my wrist. My wrist clicked nice in the morning. I thought I already cracked it. Alright, I guess that just happens. Ooh. We're gonna do a little comp song, and hopefully it does not get copyright struck in my VODs. It should be fine. Excuse me. Oh wait, there's an ambulance. Ah, my ride's here. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. So we're always living in the present tense. Seems unforgiving when a good thing ends. You and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then. Singing will happen, happening, happen. Will happen, happening, happen, then. Will happen again and again. You and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then. If there were some amazing force outside of time to take us back to where we were, and hang each moment up like pictures on the wall inside of this tiny frame, so that we could see it all. It would look like will happen, happening, happened. Will happen, happening, happened, then. There we are again and again. You and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then. And so you and I will always be best friends. I've been thinking about that song all morning for some reason. It's been sticking in my brain. Thank you, McBo, for the song redeem. Blackers, first time you heard her singing? I hope you liked it. I'm glad. Thank you. I hear you were drawing a pretty lady. Yes, we are. He's drawing herself. This ain't a self-portrait. This is drawing my home. Drawing the silly little jester that makes me laugh. You were thinking that last night too, about your humming. Oh, it was just on the brain, I guess. I was just thinking about it a lot. Yep. Let me just save it real quick before I go. There we go. Ooh, get my tablet out. Get out here so y'all can see what I'm drawing. Oh, it is on. Dang. Alright, so let me try. Oh, that's why. Silly. Silly. Silly little program. Thank you for the 100 shinies. Honey's going to draw a pretty lady. That means self-portrait. No, no, no. That means I'm drawing a jester. I'm drawing a little jester. Also, thank you, Gecko. I'm glad you liked it. Mods approved. Let's go. That means it was good. It was a good song. Alright, let's see. Merge the accessories. There we go. Yeah, bells are all on the same layer now. Good. Time's moving too fast. Slow down. I feel like I just woke up. You only have 3 hours till work, Cledic? Time's going a little fast. That's okay, though. It's okay. Approaching critical comfy? Oh, good. Good. I would hope so. You know what would make it even more comfy, though? Hold up my focus playlist. If there were some amazing force. Do let me know if this is too loud. Shouldn't be. It should be the same volume as yesterday. So, Dirtmouth, yes. Dingoose's favorite. Dingoose gonna lurk a little quiet while I get stuff done. Nice. Still listening. Love seeing your progress on Jumpstreet. Thank you. Hoping to get a little more. I'm hoping to get all the line art done. If I can start with the grayscale at least. Alright. Rock, I kind of want to recommend a song for Honey to listen to because I think she'd like it, but I'm dumb and scared of her hating it. No worries. You're more than welcome to recommend songs for me to listen to. I try my best to give a listen, but for the most part, if people put songs in the Discord, that's a lot easier for me to find. looks super good so far. Love the energy. Yeah. I want it to be reflective of how bouncy Jumpster is. Yeah, we're on the clothes now. So let's just do that. Oh, that's what I gotta do. It's real quick. Loosen up the wrist. This is also a time lapse. So y'all are gonna get to see this once I post the time lapse. Circles. I didn't realize how fun it was to get time lapses. You get to see the whole process. Nice. And in less time too. And doing signatures? Yeah, little signatures. Fun fact, whenever I do my signatures, I use the calligraphy pen and just write it every time. I know there's probably a way to make it a stamp, but it's just as easy to use my handwriting. This expression got me acting for I love you, gonna learn while I work too. No worries, Jumpster. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. You have a good time working. Let's see, because yeah, I want to repeat the diamond shape since doing the checkered pattern might be a little harder to do with the black shading. So we're just gonna get the diamond shapes here. Repeat them around the arm without creating a tangent. There we go. Over a little bit. Maybe shrink them slightly. There we go. That looks a bit better. Very done. Lineart is out. Oh yeah. I agree. Lineart is incredibly difficult. It always takes the most time, in my opinion. Even if it is not even a very lineart heavy style. Like, I've tried drawing lineless. It's still so difficult for some reason. Okay. This. We're manually doing it. We're already manually doing it. Wonder how my mother told me it would sound in Honey's voice. Mother told me. What song is that? Why does my brain say that's a Mamma Mia song? I've watched, my mom made me watch Mamma Mia, and honestly, I like it. It's fun. It's a fun little film. But I do know. I haven't watched the remake. I've heard it's good though. Sea Shanty. Oh. This one on the soundtrack always reminds me of Minecraft. Crossroads? Yeah, I wonder why. I always imagine Minecraft is a lot more soft, you know? More like almost Breath of the Wild-esque. And I get to go to Japan and sing Mamma Mia in a river. If I go to Japan, I will find a river and stand in it and sing Mamma Mia. I don't know if I'd film it, but I would do that. Hi, Mr. Manager. How you going? Really love the Hollow Knight OST. I do. It's really good for focusing. One sec, I gotta stretch my arm. Oh, that's why it's... That's why it's so hard to draw. I forgot my art glove. I was like, man, there's a lot of friction while I'm dragging my hand across the screen. You silly little goof. You forgot your art glove. 1 second. I think I left it on my table. My dining room table. Okay, 1 sec. This is what I mean. My brain filled with gremlins, not with focused thoughts. Okay, 1 sec. Be right back. It better be on my dining. Oh, it might not be. Oh no. I had 2 art gloves. How did I lose both of them? One of them wasn't even mine. One of them was Cove's. Uh-oh. Right? Maybe it's in my room. Go! Oh, how did I lose it? On my screen. Oh no. Well, that's okay. I think I've missed. Oh gosh, no. I rolled over my headphones. No! Okay, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. You're a dork. Shh! I know this. I already know. Well, I guess I'll just draw without without an art glove. Okay. My line art might suffer a little bit because of this. I did not find it. No, absolutely not find it. Gone through 2 art gloves. How have I gone through 2 art gloves in like a month? I'm gonna get the brightest, most neon colored art gloves so that I don't lose it next time. Ugh! This is fine. This is fine. Is it in draw with your toothbrush? I'm not gonna look because if I left my art glove in the washroom like a fool, I will feel extremely embarrassed. I already feel very embarrassed that I have lost 2 art gloves in such a short amount of time. But hey. Ah! That's fine. Take that wrist in hand and just your bread and butter. It's not even... Okay, so it's not actually an art glove to protect my wrist. It is an art glove to protect my screen. What does this mean? I am a sweaty little guy, and fingerprints get all over my stuff. Like, I have to clean my keyboard very frequently and my mouse very frequently because I sweat so much. Gross, I know. But that's why I have an art glove, so I don't have to clean my screen all the time. When you got sweaty hands. I know I got sweaty hands. I got very sweaty hands. It's very frustrating. It makes it very, very awkward when I have to shake someone's hand. I'm like, oh gosh, it better not be sweaty. I better not give an awful impression because of my sweaty, grubby little artist fingies. Please. I'm trying to impress someone. I too am a sweaty little guy. We could be sweaty little guys, and we'll just have to learn to exist like this. Okay, let's see. As usually have the beautiful art. Thank you, Vixen. Thank you. Art glove sounds like anime protagonist energy. Does it though? An art glove only covers like your ring finger and your pinky. Whenever you draw it. I guess some anime designs have that built in. Like I remember, and I think a Naruto character might have had it. I think it was Sai. Oh gosh, the brain gremlins are absolutely relentless today. Let's see. Sweaty little guy union of all the artists. Are all artists sweaty? If so, that would make me feel way less alone and way better about myself. Catherine dear, thank you for the breathe redeem. I forgot how good City of Tears is for focus. Oh, this is nice. Hollow Knight does have a really good soundtrack. It's, not gonna lie, a little secret for y'all. I listen to it when I'm nervous. So anytime I'm nervous, which is most streams, I go to a playlist that is very, very good to help me not feel as scared. Honey D&D upping all our friends? Kind of. A little more like Hades-ifying them. I'm gonna say there's something awfully Jummy looking about this sketch. Could it be the little jumpster in the corner? Maybe? Yeah. Okay, my hands are so oily my roommates have to wipe down controllers after I use them. Oh, homie, I also have to wipe down controllers after I use them. Not like immediately after, but like after maybe like a week, I'm like, okay, to make sure everything stays clean, I do have to make sure everything is wiped down. Not just because of dust, but because my oily fingers. Not even oily, it's just sweaty. And do you take commissions? Not currently. My commissions are very, very full. Working on models. I think maybe if I put a bow on the back of her. Cool. Might not even be necessary. Planning too far ahead. I gotta just draw. Alright, got a hands layer. Highest dance, thank you for the ear wiggles. Also, Hair Bucket, thank you for the resub. 5 months, welcome on back. Just got home from a 4-kilometer bike ride. 27 months, jeez. Time to relax with my favorite gobble. I hope you're having a lovely time, because that sounds like a really, really long bike ride. So far, jeez. And Piping Hot Ramen, thank you for the resub. 8 months, welcome back. Diddles, happy 18 months, happy Saturday to you. Thank you for the resub. You're a very good artist, thank you. Oh, I can always be better. But as I am now, I think I'm alright. I think I'm pretty alright. Hand is here. Let's see. Let me look at my own hand for reference. Okay, yeah. Reference your own hands, because sometimes you need to. I need to draw a rough again. Dang it. I thought I was done with this one. Enjoy this art so far? Too bad I can only see it once a week. Ah, sorry, Quintus. I guess the time zones would be rough for you. Scooch over this arm slightly. Yeah, a little bit more like this. I think that's an easier way to showcase the silhouette a bit better. Let's see. Astro. All artists can be better. That's why art is such an uncompelling journey. It's a path of perpetual progression. Yeah. You continue to get better as long as you keep going. That's kind of the lovely part about it, is just like there will always be some sort of improvement the more you do it. And it will be visual improvement too. I've known people who've had to change guitar strings almost twice as often because the hands wet with corroded metal. Yeah, that's... I have not played any instruments, so I would not know, but that sounds very rough, actually. Black Rose, I want Honey's confidence. I'm stuck at drawing sunset and hills. Here's a little secret for you. My confidence? Bit of a illusion. Not entirely real, because as we speak, I am panicking. Having a rough one. But that's alright. Try my best to just press on through it. Which might not work for everybody, but sometimes it helps me. Spider Riggin, thank you for the resub. Good months. Welcome on back. That's a secret cap. I'm always panicking. You're a very sweet illusion in that case. Oh, thank you. Legitimately, I have I've had like mini panic attacks on stream, and a lot of the times it's just like, alright, we gotta find a way to just calm down my brain and confront it a little bit and just keep going. Sometimes that's by changing the music or choosing a different tune, or it's by learning how to focus on different stuff. It's rough. I use a constant panic during stream? Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. My mods know this. Dang it, this hand is not... Alright, we're testing this out. Big tick to stop panicking. Stop it. Big brain move, obviously. Just tell it to stop. Tell it to quit it and stop being silly and do something more productive with its time. I was trying to give calming head pats. It is different for everyone what calms them down. For me, it's legitimately like certain playlists. So if you realize I listen to Hollow Knight a lot, sometimes it's because I know it's a day that's gonna have a lot of panic in it. So I will listen to songs that I know. Not be nervous or panicking. Your sweet source tag Goblin is cute. Thank you! Here's the fun part, though, about panicking a lot of the times, is even if you know there's no reason to be afraid, that doesn't really stop you. I'm absolutely messing up this hand. Yeah, making it a bit... How am I gonna make this curve nicer into itself? Brian, thank you for the visa. Happy 2 months. Welcome on back. That's the fun part? What part? Remember to actually breathe? Yeah, that's another reason why I actually have a breathe redeem, is because I forget to breathe a lot of the times. To the point where it'll make the panic worse. Because you're depriving your brain of oxygen. You need that to function as a person. There's no reason to be afraid? That makes you feel worse. Absolutely. Being afraid with no reason? Rough. Real rough. Holiday, thank you for the hydrate. And both, thank you for the posture check. Whew. Thanks, gang. I'm glad you like it. Just working on the anatomy of this. I have an accent finger. That should help too. Yeah, having the index finger be an accent finger will probably help. Exactly. We're gonna get rid of the anxiety somehow. We're gonna just toss it out the window. We don't need it. What's it doing for us? Just making us anxious for no reason? That doesn't sound useful. There we go. Aromatic potato, welcome on in. Hi. I hope you're doing good. Also, Belbinos, thank you for the resub with Prime. 4 months. Welcome back. Paradox, I always try to say to my brain, it's okay to be vulnerable. I'll be there for you, pal. Oh, that's so nice. I guess sometimes I fight my brain. Good seeing. Any little monkey companions planned for Hades' Junkyard? Yeah, this little guy up here. I haven't fleshed him out yet, but he's there. Welcome in, Randomer. Good morning. I don't know if you want to hear about Pixel War. Would you like to be next to Jummy and Moon? Oh, that sounds adorable. I have seen a little bit of what's going on in the Pixel War. I think wasn't the crowd doing like VShojo in Connor's stream? If I'm not mistaken, that was the latest project that they're working on. Like it was a JoJo piece, and then a VShojo now. I'm not sure what they're doing now. Why'd you draw with the stick? Why wouldn't I? Good. I can do that. Second, just gotta stretch a little bit. Ugh, it's morning. Have any idea what colors you want to use? Probably something similar to Jumpster's pre-existing palette, so red, blues, and golds. That is most likely what I'm going to be doing. Is it breakfast next to you? Yeah, but I'm a little too nervous to eat right now. I know I gotta eat, but I'm a little scared. And usually eating on a scared stomach doesn't go well. Take a bite and it'll help? Yeah, I guess. Get it. Alright, let's see. Let me take a little bite of a sandwich. Oh, dang. Minimize the... What's a word for it? Tools. Tools. That's the one. Let me see. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I just have a problem of like, when I'm too stressed, I don't have an appetite. My body does not feel, it feels like it don't want to eat. I can go, don't get puffy cheeks. Yeah, I'm not taking huge bites, so they won't puff up. You ever feel like the world hates you just like you goblin wisdom? The world doesn't hate you. But even if you feel like you do, or feel like it does, you gotta be your own hype person. You gotta do that. Right. You have that thing where you don't want to eat, but once you get a bite, you're like, I want to rest now. Sometimes I get that. If I'm fortunate, I'll get that. But one of the problems I ran into, I've run into this since I was a kid. where I will feel hunger, but have no desire to eat. That usually happens when I'm stressed. And so, yeah. It's hard to eat when I'm stressed, unfortunately. I'll take another bite. Little hamster chicken. You shove it all in your mouth. Save it for later. Feel like that with my depression hit? Oh no. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Maybe I'll take a bite of a pickle. See what happens. I'm not gonna make a snickle. I don't have any Snickers on me. Tastes good. Vinegar actually tastes quite nice. I like it. Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. Which one let me chat for the past half hour, but I get to work just in time for lunch. Finish. Nice! Now you can say, honey cute, honey cute. Come on. That is all. Have a wonderful stream. Take it easy, Jasper. I hope your lunch break was good. Mythinder, here's a tip I've learned from acting because anxiety and nervousness are pervasive in that art form. Sit in a chair, take a few deep breaths, and look at your surroundings. Try and name as many objects as you can in space. Notice the different textures on the walls and the floor, how the air moves through the space, what sounds there are. It helps to ground you and bring you out of your head, where anxiety is in space. Oh, okay. Food tends to be less tasty? Excuse me. I don't think food's less tasty right now. I think it's just, I just don't feel like eating, which sucks. Still try them. But a bit harder. I need a good tissue, one sec. Excuse me. Ooh, that was a very vinegary pickle. Ooh. Very vinegary. Nice. Spicy? Those spicy pickles? Neat. I like, how do you make your VTuber so expressive? I made it myself, but also overacting. That's very much what makes it really expressive. Okay. That was bothering me. So you must get 4 hours of stream and then you must eat lunch if my calculations are correct. Yeah, probably around there. That sounds about right for what I'll be doing. Spherical celery! Thank you for the resub. 13 months. And you happy to still be here? Happy to have you here. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Pickle tastes like vinegar. It's more likely than you think. This one was spicy. Cove gave me a couple slices, I guess, to go with my sandwich, and they're spicy. Was not expecting that. They got chilies. Or, cooked in chilies a little bit. How does that look? Oh, that looks a little small. Thumb has three bones. But so much of this time lapse is just gonna be me going Control Z. Nah, nah. Do it again. Do it again. No, not like that. Oh, that looks. Yeah, it looks a bit better. Still too thin, but I can fix that pretty easily. There we go. All right. How to get cute Gobbo GF lads. Find one, ask them out on date. If they say yes, congratulations, you have the opportunity here. But if no, that's okay. That's just life. Digital artist. God bless Control Z. Excuse me. Yeah, that was spicy for some reason. Look, I need to practice exaggerations. I keep underdoing it. If you want help with exaggerations, usually referencing like Disney character sheets is really good. Or even like looking at art of books with characters. Really helpful. You can see how they push shapes in drawings. Yeah, that looks like a finger. Pickle goes well in sandwich? Yeah. Yeah, spicy pickles goes well in sandwich. Excellent. What are you drawing? If you exclamation point art, you will see. Arrow Ace Goblin. Make a TTRPG about Pokemon. Call it Dungeons and Dragon types. That's not bad. That's not bad, actually. And Cypher, I would like to announce that today marks 2 years since I started watching Honey. So thanks for being... always being there to put a smile on my face every time I watch your streams. Helping me to get back into drawing, as well as cheering me up when I was at my low points. Can't wait to keep seeing you grow as a VTuber and artist in the years to come. There's your cheesy message for the day. Thank you, Bill. I'm glad you're having a good one and that you're getting back into art and enjoying it. And I can't attribute that to me. That's all on you. You decided to do that. And McBo, thank you for the gifted sub to Bill. Mention. Really want to highlight that to overcome the panic of streaming while doing what I do was a desire of mine. However, I will keep watching your lovely streams till I gather the courage. Sincerely, second cheesy message of the day. Thanks, Crunchen. Yeah, takes a little bit. Rocket Minor. Are my favorite potatoes? Yes! Someone recognized me as a potato. Let's go! Heartiest of the vegetables. Gosh, how do I draw Knuckles? Yeah, that's close to what Knuckles looks like, right? That'll have to do for hand. It's not gonna be perfect, so we're gonna start moving forward. Otherwise, I'm gonna be stuck at it. Crazy boy, if you do exclamation point art, you will see. Tyson, you need me to make coffee? Go ahead and make coffee then. Do it. I'm just gonna be here drawing a hand and doing line art. Ugh. Line art makes me cry. It takes centuries to do line art. Why? Accent. Let's see. Too long for the finger bone. Okay, let's see. Look, I'll check that out. Yeah, a bit more for VTubing. Ah, it's better exaggerating body language. That makes sense. Yeah, I found that that's something that I've noticed with a lot of VTubers is some of them are better at expressing with their body instead of their faces, so it can be a little tricky to get a VTuber model to react, unfortunately. It takes a lot of practice to make your face all stretchy. I think there's a crow dying outside. It will not stop. Alright. There we go. What's the most detailed piece you've ever worked on aside from your model? Hard to beat models, quite honestly. There's so many pieces and so many ways you have to cut a model. It's so time consuming, and you have to layer them and label them. There's a lot of art pieces you don't need to label them, but with models you have to label everything. The most complicated piece I've worked on is probably a Goofballs piece where I drew all my friends the first time I met the Goofballs. Just because it had the most characters. But even then I simplified the style of drawing so that it was easier to draw all of them. I'm gonna fight a crow. And as soon as I said that, it stopped. Okay. Who's Sakura? Do you use Photoshop for certain art stuff? If so, what's your opinion on the affinity set of programs like Photoshop? I've been using it as an alternative, or programs like Photo. I've been using it as an alternative to Photoshop recently, and I'm enjoying it. I'm curious what you think about it. I'm not really an artist, but photo editing works really well. I have no experience with photo editing. So if Photoshop works for you, go for it. As an artist, I use Clip Studio Paint. I've heard Krita is really good. I was trained in Photoshop. However, I didn't want to pay the monthly fees. I wanted to just buy a program and use it. And so I got Clip Studio instead. And it worked out pretty good. Very similar programs, except one is not a subscription program. Oh, Gomo no VTuber face. Yep, pretty much. I have many laughs in over 1,200 layers. Imagine forgetting to label your layers. Yeah. It's definitely a lot. Gotta label your layers for live 2D, but I mean, like, you can get away with it in illustration, thankfully. Gadfly, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you're doing well. Are you doing art? What were y'all drawing? Renegade, you just rolled a nat 20 in intimidation against the crow. Clearly I did not, because I think it's still going again. Sounds like a car alarm, but I know it's a crow. What is it doing? Who is it trying to assert dominance on? Manny also, hello. I hope you're doing amazing today. Oh, thank you, Manny. I'm doing my best. I'm doing all right. Line art got me questioning myself, but that happens all the time, so to be expected. The arms are a little bit long. Yeah, that's okay. It's a season that crows have babies and get real angry when people in your nest. Oh, okay, that explains it. Any your line work is wonderful that you got it. Thank you. More time consuming than I'd like, but hey yo, we gotta do it. It's gotta get done. I was trying to fight the crow now. Jeez. Well. Got the hand in the drawing? Yeah! It's lovely. I like that y'all can see what I'm doing with this. Very handy. I commissioned one of my OCs as a Minnie Mouse. Ooh, a Minnie Mouse. Cute. That sounds adorable. Huh. Or you can actually teach crows to talk. I know you can teach ravens to talk. I don't know about crows, though. I don't know if crows can do the exact same thing ravens can do. Also, my brain absolutely got absorbed in line art. Welcome in, Raiders! My name is Honey. It's a pleasure to meet all y'all. Sorry, I just got so caught up in this where I was like, I must fight my nemesis, which is absolutely line art. So excuse me while I partake in this eternal battle of my line don't look the way I want it to. So Control Z is all I press for the next 20 minutes. That's every art stream, isn't it? Gretchen. To be honest, a lot of people told me to get this program and get the program when, to be honest, the best way of action is to get the one I like the most and learn until the end. Yeah, exactly. Use whatever program suits you. I personally always err on the side of try the free ones first and see how you like them. Because then if you don't like them, you didn't spend any money. But if you got one you have in mind and you just want to go for it, absolutely go for it. Don't even worry about it. I'm ready. Undo button. The best button. Absolutely, I agree. It is one of the best buttons. Oh, so hard to draw, but looks so good. What happens if you control Z, control Z? You just keep going. You just keep undoing forever and ever and ever and ever until you undo every bit of artwork you've ever done. Anyone ever tried to draw you, if not first? Yeah, people have tried drawn me before. Gotten some very kind fan art. I'm always surprised when people do fan art of me. I'm like, really? Art takes so much time and you decide to draw me? That's so kind to you. Control Z the universe. Reset it. Fix it. Put it back to the way it should be. Hi, Spectre. Wretch. Once dated a digital artist. She too lived and died by the Control Z combination. Best one. Best one. If I could only have one button, one hotkey, it would absolutely be Control Z. If it were not Control Z, it would be spacebar to grab. It is the best. So good. I love it very much. Gadfly, gotta run, glad to read it. No worries, thank you for dropping by. I hope you had a lovely time with the commissions and you got some good progress done on them. Brain is fried. Whew, been fighting gremlins too long. Things keep evolving into crabs. Yep. Crabs is the final stage of evolution, it would seem. Lotus, I did some sketching in my sketchbook a while back. When I need to erase something, I had to repeatedly stop myself from pushing Control Z. Yep, I've done that. I've done that. Drawing on paper, I'm like, oh, I didn't like that line. Undo. Can't undo in the real world. You can't undo in real life. Ah, you gotta erase it and then destroy the paper you drawn. Have a good time, Sakura. Hope you have a good shift. After seeing some dude paint the whole painting on MS Paint, I don't think the program's the problem anymore. Program can absolutely help you. It is a tool. But honestly, some really good MS Paint drawings exist that go, okay, you truly do have the skill. You can draw in whatever. Manny, he watched me struggle with it for 40 hours and then goes, lol, spacebar. Really? He told me like 40 hours into live today you can almost... Oh. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, that is so, so funny. Gary just wanted to watch you crumble into pieces like a cookie when he gave you that knowledge. Oh, that's hilarious, but also... Yeah, I get you. I get you. Gary is great. Gary is great. Such a funny little fella. Alright, I think that's most of the line art. Let's do the... Actually, I gotta do the ribbons on her wrists. There, and then maybe here. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Yeah, a little bandage just looking arm. Hi, Neko. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, nice, Mechabo. Thank you for the breathe reading. I need it. Impact, thank you for the hydrate. Posture check, yes. Oh, sorry, I bat my own mic. Dr. Jones, my friends have called me out because I have sat and stared at a traditional art piece for 2 minutes and they would say, you can't control Zeba. They could see it. They could see how much you want to control Z. Oh, Mabinako, hello. I hope you're doing well. Ronak, I still can't get over the fact that only now Peeps told Honey she's soft-spoken. It's like everyone thought she knew and she never told her about it. I never knew. Like, straight up, I do not have a good grasp on how people perceive me. In my mind, I walk around with a lot of confidence, but a lot of stress. Like, I think I talked to Mr. Manager about it, and I was like, I am the most... I walk like I am always stressed. With, like, really straight posture, very stiff walking style. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. I was like, cool, glad to know that my perception of how I present myself by accident or see myself is kind of accurate. But I didn't know that I was quiet. Man, is there any other way to be? Exactly. I don't know how to exist if I'm not stressed about something. Something's always going on in the background. But yeah, like, in my mind, I am quiet in the sense that I don't talk very much. I didn't think volume-wise I was incredibly quiet. I thought I was actually quite loud. Oh, man. Gobble confidence, but maybe getting stepped on because Gobble. I am a little bit... That's okay. I cannot help it. It's my bones. Do you actually like Honey, or is it your name, and why did you name yourself Honey? I like it, and that's why I named myself it. Pretty much. That's it. Not exactly quiet, just soft voice. Yeah, I didn't think I had a soft voice. Because one of my jobs was... Whoops. One of my jobs was to coach kids. And in order to coach kids, I had to be louder because I had to yell across a field. And I remember one time we had practice on Halloween, and so I dressed up, but I just put skeleton makeup on my face, and I wore a trench coat because it was cold. And I didn't realize this, but like, everyone was late to practice, and I was like, why is everyone so late to practice? It was because the parents were scared of me. This short person wearing a trench coat with face paint on, because it was Halloween, guys. It was Halloween. And so apparently I was very scary, and the parents did not trust me until they got closer, and they're like, oh, it's Honey. All right, that's fine. Yeah, that was not the most self-aware moment I've ever had, because none of the other coaches dressed up. I was like, guys, it's Halloween. Come on. Come on. I know it's a school day, but still. Honey is death waiting in the fields for children. Absolutely, that is what it looked like. I took the bus to work that day. It was fun, though. I like dressing up for Halloween, even if it's like something small. This is the second time you've accidentally scared people. I was just really enthusiastic about getting dressed up. I wanted to not be that one weirdo not ready for Halloween, and turns out I was the only weirdo ready for Halloween. Some of the kids wore costumes, and that was adorable. But, like, another thing that day, I had to coach the kids. And because you have to yell across a field, because it's a big old field, two of the coaches came up to me and said, hey, Honey, are you okay? Are you, like, mad at everyone? I'm like, no, why? I'm yelling at them to do warm-ups because they're far away. They're like, oh, okay, it's just makeup then. I'm like, do I just have a scary voice? Is my voice just loud and intimidating? So I've just been confused ever since about how people perceive me. Stream on PC or computer? PC. PC is a computer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, aren't they the same? I have a tower. I don't stream on a laptop. Apparently you can stream on a laptop, though. Dark honey. I know. This is why I'm socially anxious all the time. I don't know how people interact. I don't know what's socially acceptable to do or not acceptable to do. I thought it would be fun to see your coach all dressed up and ready for the season. Apparently not. Streaming on a laptop's a trip. Do not recommend it. I believe that. I would not. Nicholas, you must have a lot of patience at the moment of drawing complex drawings like that. Get stressed when I draw that many characters or elements. Yep. It takes a lot of brain power. Also, thank you. I'm glad you like my voice. I'm glad it's calming. So like after the army, I slowly realized I have 1/4 of the stress now. I feel like a dude by comparison. I can imagine how getting out of the army would probably make you more calm. Yeah, the army would probably stress you out. Not your fault for being such a seasonal queen. I like to dress up for the seasons. I pull out my summer dresses for the festivals. I wear my winter. Actually, winter is the one season where I'm like, nah, I'm just wearing a bunch of layers. But then autumn, I like to wear my like cozy dresses. And then Halloween is when I like to dress up and be a little spooky person. It's fun. Maybe I should. Nah. Ooh, maybe instead I could do little. Ooh. Let's actually put this in accessories. Get the diamond pattern repeating here. Excuse me. Oh, thank you for the 100 shinies. In full honesty, I would be intimidated to meet Honey in the flesh too. But not for her voice. Honey's voice is the best thing that happened in my life. It's just a woman intimidate me. Same. Same. Absolutely. We can be intimidated together. Women are just so cool. Men are pretty cool too. Everybody's cool. And that's why I'm intimidated by everyone. There's not a single goofball I was not scared of meeting because they're so cool. Yeah, but you don't sound scary, and I'm totally not here just because I'm too scared to leave. Well, here's the lovely thing. I'm very thankful that y'all have not heard my big, deeper, louder voice, because first off, I think it would absolutely blow the mic. It would not be good for your ears. Second, I feel like that would just be rude to use it, if that makes sense. You're one of my comfort streamers, you can never be scary? Penny, I'm a mound of blankets from October to April. Oh, absolutely. November hits, I only wear one jacket, and it is my snow jacket. Listen, even if it is not that cold, I will still wear it, because what if there's an off chance of the nighttime suddenly coming and then the frost hitting without me realizing it? You never know. So I always bring that jacket anyways. Echo, would you like 5.0 to have 4 outfits for each season? I think that'd be pretty cool, but also, I don't think I could draw that many pieces in a model. That's too much work. Way too much work. I'm already over ambitious with all the models I make. I cannot add more. It will absolutely just throw me back too far into the schedule. Or throw off my schedule. Sorry, I'm drawing a diamond and I'm trying to focus on the line art. Throw me off my groove too much. Ever used a weighted blanket? Yeah, I have a weighted blanket. Technically it's Kove's. It's pretty nice. Haven't pulled it out in a while because it's way too hot right now. But nice in winter. And I'm such a baby about cold. Oh, absolutely a baby about cold. If it's even slightly cold out, I'm like, no. I'm gonna pull out the big winter hat, and then the big old jacket, 2 pairs of pants, and maybe a turtleneck sweater underneath. Big Dirt Eyes, thank you for the 100 shinies. Of course, who hasn't experienced surprise nightfall yet? 12 a.m., middle of the day, boom, darkness, frost, monsters roaming the streets. You gotta be prepared. You gotta be ready for it. What if I add a little... Not that. I think that collar is fine the way it is. We're pretty good on accessories, quite honestly. Macros, thank you for the 200 shinies. More shiny gems for the adorable Gobby, because why not? As long as you're spending on yourself first. Eat all the layers. Also, honey, I can't put my arms down. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta scooch this over. Brain's still telling me I'm nervous, but why am I nervous? What am I doing that's making me nervous? Let's try the boomerang. That your model looks so good. Thank you. This is the model where I tried to push the angles way more than I usually did, and it turned out real good. However, I will say, if you are trying to add these sort of angles to your model, it will take a long time. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. I learned how to do it, and I can say, if you have the time, go for it. If you do not, don't feel bad about it. Backpedals, you're very conflicted? Why are you so conflicted? Need your professional opinion. Kobold short stacks, yay or nay? Yay. But kobolds in general, yay. Oh, that is the wrong pen. Pixelash, thank you for the earwiggles. Guys, sometimes brain gets stuck in that way. Yeah, I don't know why though. Sometimes sometimes brain just wants to be anxious, and I'm like, why? What's the... Justify yourself. Justify your reason for being anxious, brain. Tell me. And it will be like, no. Because I wanna. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's not a reason. Especially for something as annoying and time-consuming to deal with as anxiousness. But I guess I can't really fight you on this. Because you're a brain. A little too far. Okay, just want to let you know my all-nighter art session went well. Nice! I'm on the verge of a masterpiece. I just need to learn how to model stained glass windows now. Ooh. Let's see. A good reference for that is maybe Beauty and the Beast? That, or Castlevania has some good scenes with stained glass windows in them. Manny, there's a comfort feeling in, like, you know that something is going wrong. A sense of control. Really? Huh. Wonder why our brains do that. It's so strange. Do the flat feet and breathing thing? Sure. Let me do that. First, let me set this. Yeah, there we go. Let's try this. I'm gonna try putting my feet on the ground and breathing a bunch and looking around. it might have kind of worked. I just feel a little bit silly for some reason. Nicholas, you doing archbishops? Nah, just drawing for fun. Seriously, Googling as we speak? Yeah, good luck. I hope you find good reference. Why are you so... What do you mean? What do you mean? Dude, I'm being anxious. Let's see. There we go. This line. The boomerang is almost complete. I wonder if goblins have little people syndrome, like chihuahuas have little dog syndrome. Nah, I think I'm pretty tall for a goblin. 3'5" is not a bad height for him. We're just smaller. Not silly, just a dork, and that's fine. Okay. Oh. Hi, JJ. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. There we go. Ooh, that was a nice line. Gonna be a good line. Ooh. Maybe. Maybe. I checked real quick because I was like, I better be drawing on the correct layer and not on the accessories layer. Wah. Get through this. We can do this. Come on. Come on. Also, I like the sound of rains in this playlist. Weirdly enough, the sound of rain makes me very, very happy. Next layer, Kronk. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I thought Clip Studio froze for a sec. Oh, good. It's on the right layer. Ooh, panicked for a sec. Alright, we're good. Rain and thunderstorms make me happy. Snuggle time storm. Oh, I absolutely love rain. Rain on the sound of leaves. So nice. One of the best sounds. Honey often has a kind, gentle face. Sometimes she can be found in front of a mirror practicing her mean face. Let me see if I can do a mean face real quick. Let's see. I'm gonna be angry or mean. That mean? That's kind of mean, right? Just a... Hard to hold that face. Just looks pouty? Oh. Let me see. Why does it look pouty? Why do I look so pouty? Come on. Come on, what if I want to be angry? More teeth? Just like... Eh. Wow. It's because when I close my mouth, it pouts up. Stop being... Shh. I'm trying to be angry. I'm trying to be upset. Why can't I be upset? Why can't I be angry? Rar 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 XD. Like an angry kid that wants ice cream? That's what a toddler does. Just pouts. And you see he did like angry? Just watch. I'm gonna make my next model have an actual angry toggle. She can't get away with this. She's so cute. No. One day I'll be able to be angry. One day. Y'all better watch out for that day. So Breaker Gerd, thank you for the resub. Happy 8 months. Welcome on back. So look, this says it's time to duel. And he's still bratty at most? Bratty. Ugh. Doesn't get angry, she gets determined. Filled with determination. Need to unlock the Super Saiyan transformation. I think Gabi has a Super Saiyan model. I mean, if you make a really sad face, people will panic. Let's see if I can make a sad face. Let's see. Just think of something sad. I was like, I'm anxious. I'm like, oh. Oh, okay. I guess I'm sad. I also have, like, I have a toggle for it, but it feels a little different. Let's see. Wobbly wobblies. But yeah, if I were sad, what's something sad? Thinking about sad stuff now. We're stopping that right now. Cove, eat your snack. She's allowed to do that. She can do that. I'll just get more. Dying cart. The economy. That does make me a little sad. You definitely get sad a lot easier than angry. Yeah. I'm a sad little guy sometimes. That's okay. Seeing a face like that hurts my heart. I won't do it then. I won't do it unless I am sad then. Like one of those little dogs. No matter what they do, they're adorable. Just you wait. My next model's gonna be angry and sad all the time then. Ah! Ice cream fall on the ground. Oh, it actually makes me a little bit sad. Oh, that's one. Food waste. Oh, food waste makes me so sad. 90% chance you won't own a house. That's just depressing. Can we ban guy? Too sad. Too sad. More than angry. Honey's scarier when she gains confidence, talks in a matter that can make chat fluster. Ah, the power trip is more terrifying than the me being angry. I see. I see. Perpetually smug face. It's maybe one day I'll finally make that base model I've been meaning to make. Oh, everyone's mannerisms. You will be able to tell who is who based on what they are doing with their faces. And I'm very curious to see what that be like. I'm so tempted to just make a base head model. People to mess around with that. Any face reveal? But I will say, I just look very smug and pleased with myself all the time. But in actuality, nervous wreck on the inside. Self-confidence is like a roller coaster. Sometimes I feel great about myself. Other times I'm like, oh gosh, what am I doing with my life? So, feeling sad. Silk Song was announced 4 years ago and still no news. That's fine. I think that's okay. Listen, let them do what they need to do to make a good game. I will not be mad. Alright, last couple things I need to draw is Bozo and the hair. Sweet, let's do that. Put the hair on a separate layer. Fake till me? Kinda. You and Jump should do a model swap? I think that would be very, very fun if Jum and I did a model swap, but I got a little idea for something later. I'll keep it under wraps for now. Smug Honey is when Honey unleashes Master Hyperion on Athena on the first turn. Oh. Oh, yes. Athena is a wonderful combination paired with Hyperion. And then Christia. Not even Hyperion. If you just get Athena and then Christia on the field, wonderful time. Good time. Cove hates it. You know there's gonna be a Suicide Squad isekai? Yeah, I saw that. I have no idea if it's gonna be good, but I'm curious about it. Apparently Tungsten is bouncy? Sit. People tell me I look big and tough guy, but I'm actually anxious and scared of confrontation. Ooh. Yep. Yep. I find a lot of the times people are not the way they look on the outside. And it's kind of cool to get to know people more. Can't really judge people based on what they look like. You can base them a little bit judged based on like what kind of style they wear. But that's mostly like you can tell what their interests are. Like if someone dresses as a goth, it's like, cool. I can see your aesthetic choices there. And oop. There we go. And honestly, a lot of the time when I see people with... everyone knows. Everyone has, at least in the LGBT community, someone with shaved sides and blue in their hair and glasses. Every LGBT person knows one. At least. I know 4. And it is very, very funny. It's just the consistency of which you meet someone and you immediately go, colleague. Yes, we're in this together. Okay, cool. I can trust you. And it's the same kind of blue too. It's like that it starts out as the really like clear electric blue, but then it's slightly faded into a green. Like, I know so many people like that. It's amazing. Oh, they have blue hair and pronouns. Yep. Yep, absolutely. Another one is when your friend with shaved sides, when they make themselves their hair like a fruit color. That's a very fun one. I remember one of my friends, they were like, I just want to have pineapple hair now. I'm like, absolutely valid. Do it. Just do the crisscross, shave into the back of your head, and then dye the top of your hair yellow. Do it. Do I can relate to this uncanny? Yeah, Zero, right? There's always one, at least, in every LGBT group. It's good. It means they're the ones who people recognize and go, oh, safe. Okay. Excellent. You don't have aesthetics? That's alright. That is totally okay. Nothing wrong with that. But you have an opportunity. Choose what your aesthetics will be. You can do it. Oh, line art for hair is just... Ugh. I fight myself. Look, guys, here we see the honey practicing its intimidation tactics. Unfortunately, unbeknownst to this goblin, no matter how angry or frightening it tries to be, it cannot escape how cute they appear to onlookers. And as such, fails to intimidate anyone, only garnering comments of, "Aw, it's so cute." Get you. Never see it coming. Your lines get to be flowy and it's hard to be wrong with hair. Yeah, that's true. But then sometimes you see it and you're like, it could be so much better. It looks like a brush and not hair. That's the problem I have with when I draw hairs, is it doesn't quite look like hair. It looks like a representation of hair, which I guess is what art is, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Closed everything. I think I had Control E? Is that what I had? There we go. Okay, everything's back up. Sweet. Whew. Who has a pineapple bowl cut in the community? Not in the VTuber community, in the IRL community that I exist in. One of my friends had a pineapple cut for a while. They were very cool. They still are very cool. Every time I see them, they're dressed up in some... with some sort of color to them, or very, very gender non-conforming hairstyle, and I'm like, alright. Pride Month every month for you. Good. As it should be. There's an IRL? I know, right? Chaos? Wait, what was that? What was what? I didn't see anything. Don't worry about it. Want to do cotton candy here. But I gotta find a friend that can help me do it at home, because like, it can be expensive to dye hair. Yes, absolutely. And depending on what kind of hair you have, it can be very, very time consuming to bleach it. Yeah, I have tried bleaching my own hair, like just the ends of it so that the color stuck better. First off, if you bleach the ends of your hair, keep in mind they're gonna become brittle and it's gonna feel bad against the back of your neck. Sensory just not good. But looks cool when you dye it. Turn off the accessories layer so I can see what I'm doing. Ooh, that is a tangent. Fix that. A little bit of overlap. There we go, that looks a bit better. Sweet. Looks like she woke up and chose violence. I mean, Jumpster always chooses to fight. She's a fighter, that one, and we love her for it. Randomly, because of the yellow hair comment Honey made, I have to ask. I wanted to know if anyone fully leaned into the wacky fun hair, and someone apparently did. Dear, thank you for the hydrate. Meta, thank you for the brief posture check method here. Want to dye my hair dark blue? Ooh, but it's only visible when shown through light source. That sounds really cool. Pretty gay, welcome on in. Happy 11 months, good morning to you. But yeah, I tried dyeing my hair blue and purple in the past. It was fun, but I couldn't keep up with it. I didn't like how scratchy my hair became, so I decided to just cut it and let it grow back. I did shave my sides at one point, so that was pretty fun. It was neat because my dad taught me how to use a razor. Actually, I think my mom taught me how to use a razor for my legs when I was a kid. But then my dad got really into like safety razors because I think he got tired of using electric razors, and so he was like, "Honey, come over here. I want to show you this cool thing." I get a lot of my tendencies from my dad, I realize. Like, the way I interact with the world and the way I get hyper-fixated on things, I think that might be because of my dad. He may be a little neurodivergent, that one, and I'm pretty sure I got it from him. I would never tell him, because I don't think he would believe me if I told him. But I can see it. Your dad has ADHD and stims? Love it. Yeah. I see a lot of that in my dad. Like, he has the same thing that I do, where he will get hyper fixated on a new pastime, like, very, very quickly. And it will be his personality for maybe 2 to 3 years. And then he'll gradually move to a new one. I'm like, okay, yep, this is sounding real familiar, Dad. I wonder where I got it from. My dad is also very, artistically inclined, but not with traditional arts. He's very much like a handyman. So I thought dads just did that. Some dads do that. My dad does it in such an interesting way that I go like, I think my dad might be mildly autistic. Possibly. Because we both exhibit very similar traits that are very neurodivergent. Your dad sounds like oh, I love my dad. He is wonderful. He is a wonderful, wonderful guy. I'm very fortunate that he really likes hanging out with me. I haven't hung out with him in like in a while. He's on vacation. I forgot about that. That's why I haven't hung out with him. I was like, why haven't I hung out with my dad? He's not here. He's away. Would that make it a special interest? Kind of, yeah. Like, there's a weird... Special interests are strange to me, because I always thought that the way I hyperfixated on art was normal. Because people are just passionate, and they get caught up in new things that they really like. Not to the extent that I do. Both, thank you for the 100 shinies. I wanted to get a razor for no other reason than how cool the design is. Yeah, my dad actually got, my dad got so into learning the very specifics and history about shaving that he got a safety razor, didn't vibe with it as much, and got one that he liked. So he's like, here, honey, take this. Take this one. Like, I'll teach you how to change the blades and what it means with the different numbers on the back, and like how you mark how long you use it. And I was like, Dad, this is very specific. I just shave my legs, I guess, occasionally. Even now, I don't really do that much. But good to know. This is neat stuff. And he gave me like 4 jars of shaving cream. Like the kind where it's a solid brick and you just open it up, swish around the brush with water, and then actually use it on your skin. I just have a bunch of those sitting in my bathroom now. And there's like a bunch of different kinds. There's like one that kind of moisturizes, one that's very strong. It's one's like, I think one's made out of like sheep's fat. And they're all very different. And my dad was like, yeah, I wasn't vibing with this one. Here, you have it. And I'm like, okay. Why don't you give it to any of my other siblings? And he was just like, well, none of the rest of them listen to me about this very specific interest. And I'm like, Dad, I know, but what am I gonna do with like 4 things of shaving cream? Yeah, jars. They are jars, not cans, not the spray cans. They are jars, like old-fashioned, with I think it's like boar hair bristle brushes. And he's like, oh yeah, honey, take these too. I have a full, like, bag that is a foot wide of razors. I have so many razors. And I go through them so slowly. I'm like, Dad, you gotta shave every day. Because, you know, face hair. But, like, I don't have to shave that often. So what am I gonna do with this many razors? I guess I'll just hang on to them and never run out? Razor burns, they do really suck. I'm still trying to find out how to use it properly without getting razor. I used to be good at it, for some reason I've forgotten them more recently. Honey, you're just the one who ends up taking the random stuff your parents don't want. Absolutely. Absolutely, that is me. Might have to do with being the eldest, to be honest, you know? Quack. Sweet. No! Manny, no! Oh. But yeah. My dad's pretty cool. Who was the first person who shaved? How long did it take before the other guy caved? I don't know. Like, personally, for masked people, like, beard, no beard, both good. Honestly. Both are cool, so long as you like the way you look, you know? Manny, I'm just saying, you are prepared. That is true. That's true, I got the tools. That's true. You and your hypothetical children are set for life in terms of grooming. Yeah, true. True. We won't have to worry about it. Let's see. The music's overlapping. Oh. That's why. Nope. Wrong one. Here we go. Oh, rain's nice. It's like white noise. Herbaculus, thank you for the song routine. Let me just do... Get the other bells onto there. The nice thing about streaming in the mornings is that I don't have to worry about the heat of the day absolutely coming for me. Getting me. Weird note, but this song in particular makes me want to play Bloodborne. I just love Bloodborne. My absolute favorites. Rebecca, let's take your time. Thank you. Jedi, it's been 2 years since I followed you. Happy 2-year anniversary. Happy 2-year anniversary, Jedi. I hope you've been having a lovely time and enjoying it while you're here. He's a very silly lass indeed. Indeed. Silly little guy. And we love her for it. Every time I visit my parents' mom tries to do that where a bunch of stuff in her kitchen, like, ooh, here's some snacks for you to bring home. And I have to be like, no, mom. This is the stuff you bought and decided you didn't want it. Oh, my mom absolutely does the same thing, except my mom actually has really good taste. She'll be like, I bought a bunch of granola bars from Costco, and I don't think we can eat all of them, so here you go. And she puts them in my, in my car, and I'm just like, Mother, I love you. I will absolutely eat these. Thank you, Mother. Playing Bloodborne right now? Good taste, good taste. Absolutely wonderful. I love Cainhurst Castle. Cainhurst Castle is probably one of my favorite areas. It's so good. Favorite boss, though, is absolutely Vicar Amelia. Best boss. Want an excuse to play Bloodborne? You should totally do it. There you go. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Definitely been enjoying my time here. Caught every stream since I found you. That is impressive, Jedi. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. I think that's pretty good. I think Jumpster is lined. Now we just gotta do Bozo. This. Reach this up. Bozo rough. But until we do that, let's sing a little song, do a little dance. What song is that? What song is that, Brain? You answer. Oh, it's weird that my pen's not moving right now. There we go. Yeah, I think this City of Tears is probably my favorite one. What's City of Tears, right? No, that was not City of Tears. Staying Alive. Oh, it's Staying Alive. That's what it is. I remember my mom used to like that song. I don't really know that song very well, though. Thank you, guy. I sing dance break stuff. Came just in time for a song redeem. Wap, 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 wap. Scooch a little bit. Why am I thinking of Riot songs? Strange. Alright. I'm gonna try singing. I don't know if I've sung this song. It's called Fever Dream by Moomtoon. I don't know how to pronounce their name. I think it's Moomtoon. Yeah, I think that's a good start to it. Life's a losing game when you don't play. Don't hold your cards too close is what they say. Love is just another leap of faith. But I jump right. I took the train, I took the call. I didn't know just where I'd fall or where it'd take me. Another step, another stare. I'll never know if I get there, but just maybe I want something more than restless mornings, getting by so boring. Take another look because days are only footprints. No. More awake and I walk till I'm way too far from home. Wish I knew. I want something more than restless mornings. Yeah, I so boring. Take your time, enjoy it. Every fleeting moment. Yeah, I so bored. I took the train, I took the call. I didn't know just where it fall or where it did. Another step, another step. I'll never know if I get there. I want something more than restless mornings. I so boring. For time, enjoy it. Every fleeting moment, getting by so bored. My voice is so nervous right now. I don't know why it feels so nervous. Herbaculous, thank you for the song redeem. This guy. Yeah, that song's Fever Dream. I've been listening to it a lot, but it's weirdly difficult to sing. Thanks, Jedi. Getting a bit too quiet for the noise filter again? Dang it. Don't be so nervous. I'm trying. I'm trying not to be nervous. She sings it with so much more power. I don't know how to sing it with so much more power. Life's a losing game when you don't play. Hold your cards too close is what they say. Love is just another leap of faith. But I jump right in. She sings quietly, but very, very with force. I don't know how to explain it. She sings really cool. Oh, cute goblin of the enchanted words. What is your wisdom? Sleep. Sleep more often. I need more. We all probably need more. Thank you, Asley. I'm glad you like the song. It's because you're nervous, you doofus. Maybe it's because I'm nervous. Maybe it's because I'm a little nervous. Ah, that's okay. Because I know I can sing Prom Dress a little bit more. I know that that song's really difficult. Pull this up. Why is my brain thinking of Guns for Hire now? Let me see one sec. I want to see if my voice is actually awake. Can't quite tell. You can be quiet and soft, but also steady and confident. Yeah. Let me see. Roll the dice, your turn to roll. Maybe it's the lower notes that are warmed up. For they fall through your fingers. Not a good night to lose control. Right as the earth is unraveling, you play with your blocks until they break and these walls come tumbling down. Oh, they're tumbling down. Yeah, I can reach a little lower, but I don't know why that song was so hard. You're out of time, make your move, live or die, while the fuse is lit and there's no turning back. Kiss your perfect day goodbye, because the world is on fire. Tuck your innocence goodnight. You sold your friends like guns for hire. You play with your blocks, and now you'll pay when these walls come tumbling down. Oh, they're tumbling down. Okay, lower notes are more comfortable then. Weird. Maybe it's an airflow thing. Whenever I need to make something more powerful, it takes more air. Maybe my throat's just not quite relaxed enough for this. You get 2 songs, you get 1.5. 1.5 because I felt like I could do better. My brain was like, nah, we can sing better. I know we can sing better. But yeah, I like Arcane songs. They're real good. Get the lungs going. Yeah, maybe I just didn't warm up my lungs because I was panicking a little earlier. Breathe with stomach? Let me see. I breathe with my chest. When you're taught how to exercise, you're taught to breathe with your, like, the top of your chest. Or not the top of your chest. Like, you're supposed to fill your lungs and not belly breathe, because that's what you do as a kid. So I gotta inhale and fill my stomach up with air. It's hard. Low notes? Yeah, I've gotten better at low notes. Now I want to draw Arcane fan art? Do it. Do it. When anxious, you breathe with just your chest, and it can be hard to get more in there. Oh, okay. So yeah, it might actually just be an anxiety thing. All right. Let me just turn everything back on. Tuck your innocence goodnight, as all your friends are guns for hire. Wait, that's wrong. The bottom of your chest is better breathing out. Really? Maybe I was taught wrong. Breathe into your diaphragm. It's counterintuitive for lots of people who did sports because their instincts to breathe into their chest. Oh, okay. That might explain it. Weird. I have my hand on my chest right now. Yeah, my instinct is to fill it for running, not for singing. It's weird. With lower notes, your vocal cords are looser. As a result, your throat is looser. Higher notes, but people tend to tighten everything, which is their vocal cords. Singing is the opposite. Breath placement sports. That would explain why I have a hard time with songs sometimes. Okay, cool. Thanks. When you want something to be powerful, you need to send the sound out. Release tension. Breathe into the diaphragm. Open all. Let it out. Oh, okay. Hi, Mariac. Welcome in. You're with family? Oh, you're going to a Ren fair? Have fun. Have a lovely time. And I hope you had a good time with your family. Thanks for dropping by and saying hi. Now go have fun. Joshua, am I cute? I don't see why you couldn't be. You see yourself as cute? Then you are cute. How do I draw Bozo? Pulling up reference right now. Let's see. Jumps. Let's see. Pull up streams real quick and add. There we go. There's Bozo. Beautiful. I'm just taking a screenshot of the little guy real quick. Had a funny thought. Honey, line art? Art puts on fedora. Honey, yes, pair with the line art. Oh, line art. Truly my nemesis. Also, this is Bozo. The silly little guy. The silly little fella. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. Did you perhaps go into choir in high school? Because you're amazing at singing. Thank you. Yeah. Excuse me. Not in high school. I was in... When I was like... 10-ish? When I was a kid. Definitely not high school. I think when I was in high school... What was my club activity? Yeah, I was a jock. I did soccer. Soccer and track. And field hockey. Those are fun times. Bozo. Bozo. So adorable. Big ol' ears. Oh, so cute. Need a Bozo plushie? Absolutely would get a Bozo plushie. Bozo plushie. So cute. Little determined eyebrows I'm gonna give him. Oh, so cute. Dance. I had the opposite problem when getting into sports. As someone who did 7 years of choir. Oh, okay, so they are like opposites. Oh, neat. Play a beat. Thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on in. You're doing well. My brain completely erased the sentence I just said from my head. I don't know what I said. Oh gosh, the brain gremlins are here. Honey, I wild shape into an owlbear. DM, but you're a paladin. Are you sure? Are you sure I can't just wild shape into a bear? For fun, you know? Maybe to mix things up a little bit? I've absolutely tried to do that with my DM. It's just like, what if I try this spell? Even though I don't got it prepped, my DM would be like, well, you didn't technically tell me the spells you had prepped, so, no. And I'm like, oh, okay. I am awful at playing casters. Any sort of caster, no. Stress giving Honey the extra ADHD. Oh, this is advanced ADHD. Hi, Cunning Coyote, how's it going? Good to see you, it's been a bit. How have you been doing? Good. Echo, lately I've been practicing my voice, trying not to think about what others will say. I still have to practice my high voice, but the deep ones sound better than I thought. I still haven't tried to record and listen. Absolutely fair. You do whatever you feel comfortable. I know there's a lot of people who don't like the sound of their voice, or feel their voice may not be accepted by a lot of people, but if it makes you happy, go for it. I feel like people who criticize you based on your voice should not be listened to. Because it is something that you cannot help about yourself, you know? It's like when someone makes fun of you for your laugh. Why would you do that? Why would you make fun of someone for them expressing joy? That's terribly mean. What do I? Ribcage. I will absolutely keep the collar though. I think that's adorable. Herbaculous. You noted that athletic breathing and musical breathing are in fact opposites. Then you thanked a Prime subscriber and went back to your screenshot buzzer. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder, Narvaculous. Whew, okay. We're playing advanced ADHD. This is ADHD on hard mode. See what? Oh, I do want to give Bozo the little hat. We're absolutely keeping the little hat. So cute. Echo, I went through a lot with my piggy laugh when I was a small goblin. Aww. That's all good. That's adorable. Listen, laughs are wonderful. People should not be making fun of other people for their laughs. I know that I was very self-conscious about my laugh. Generally, I'm just very self-conscious, so like take that how you will. But I I would always try not to laugh louder than my friends in case I laughed weird. But I've learned to sort of accept it a bit more, you know? My laugh isn't particularly strange either. It's just I was self-conscious about, you know, laughing in general. Because my laugh's kind of hiccupy. And then I didn't know if people would make fun of me for that. Yeah, and well, I have a Mark Hamill Joker laugh. That's a cool laugh, though. That's a real cool laugh. Laugh's adorable. I know that now, but like back when I was a kid and I was gauging how to express joy in a socially acceptable way, you know? It took a little bit. It took a little bit for me to go, okay, am I gonna get weird looks if I laugh loudly, or if I do things in a strange way? Out of curiosity, what size canvas to use? What size canvas is this, actually? Let's see, this is... Change canvas. It is... a weird number. Width is 4,961 pixels, height is 3,496 pixels. Why is it this size? Probably because I cropped it on my own. I think it's 5,000 for fun. There we go. Just make it a little better. Astroma, thank you for the posture check. Yes! Monkey Kevin. This is Bozo. Bozo's a lovely little guy. Very, very cool. How to use cryptic canvas sizes. Yep, absolutely unpredictable. You never know how big my canvas is gonna be. Also, Stroma, thank you for the breathe with you. It's a lovely day. I think my brain hit the nice calm point now, so thank y'all for helping me hit that. And Keeb, thank you for the earwiggles. I think it's because I use the inch size as the base. Oh, that might be why I use the inch size. Yeah, first. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hard to imagine how many pixels, because like this is 5,000 by 3,500 now. So I don't know what that is in inches. Cledic, almost time for work. Glad I could watch some stream. Love when I keep being awesome. Thank you, Cledic. I hope you have a lovely shift. I hope it's not too harsh on you. Bam, bam. Oh, adorable. Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty on model, quite honestly. I love this little bozo. Okay, but what if I do a silly little goof? A silly little goof here. Have him holding a knife. What's that you got? A knife! No! Yeah, Bozo's gonna be an arbiter. Arbiter? No, an agent of chaos in this, just like Jumpster is. Bozo's cute, but Snack? We need our boy. True, I do miss Snack. Oh, I've been so busy doing so much model work. I haven't taken care of my boy. Go around her on this side. We jest, we goof, we jape, we kid, we jive. Yes. Oh, what a lovely time. A kitchen knife works. Alright, let's move Bozo rough down. White layer down. There we go. Alright, time to draw Bozo. Just kidding, I want this back up here. I think I could draw Bozo on one. Echo, all this time is busy, Snack ate all the bacon. He's not allowed! He's not allowed to eat that! But absolutely have messed up my own schedule. But I'm getting a lot of good work done. A lot of cool things are being drawn. I'm very excited for them. I'm so excited. Yeah, so Sophie, my comms are closed just because I'm way too busy doing model work and filling up on other things that I should be doing. I'm curious, what are the usual dimensions of your canvas in pixels? As the person who gets your art from thumbnails, there isn't a constant, but usually somewhere above 4K. Yeah. I send Guy the work in progresses, so that very kind to help me out with the thumbnails of the VODs. But they're usually pretty big. Sophie, do you do your model work? Yeah, I made my own model. I'm currently working on a model for Goblin. Can we just do a little doing work for Gobby's model right now, so that's what's keeping me busy at the moment. Behind the scenes in my free time, though, and on stream, I get to do the little art like this. It helps me to reset, sorta. It's almost like a... This is kind of like my low-stakes art, if that makes sense. This is the art that I don't gotta worry about because it is not a commission. These are little gifts. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be. This is my art to do that. Do you call yourself Honey because you're so sweet? I just like honey, okay? Listen, once goblins hit a certain age, they name themselves. And boy, do you come up with some weird things when you just live in a forest. There are many goblins with many names. I just chose honey because its honey is delicious and I like it. I put it in almost all my drinks. Yeah, there we go. I love Bozo. He's so silly. Zindel, gotta head to work. Take care, honey, and everyone's chat. Don't forget to hydrate. Thank you, Zindel. You take it easy and have a good shift, too. A little sip of water. And he takes a break from art by doing art. You jest. But legitimately, I do. Because artwork that I get to do for work is different than art that I do to relax in my spare time. There is a beauty in doing art that is not for work, because you get to express your creativity for yourself. It's doing something for yourself. Some artists don't do that. Some artists are like, art is work. And to be fair, I don't know many of them. I know one. But he's different. He got like family, so he doesn't have time to do art for fun. Honey is amazing. I thank the bees for giving us honey. Me too. It's delicious. Need myself a gobbo sea now? Go for it, Sophie. You can absolutely make your own gobbo sea. Nothing's stopping you. Well, boss, your tablet came in? Nice. Ooh, I hope it sets up nice and easy and works and everything goes smoothly. Cutest bee vomit I ever did see. It's still so funny to me that that's what it is. That's the strangest way of putting it. That's what it is. It's bee vomit. We gotta live with that fact. We gotta know where our food comes from. How can we appreciate it if we don't know where it comes from? Work is work, fun is fun. Work can be fun, but fun will never be work. Well, I guess that's true, yeah. Wait. New goblin named Steelbark. Cutest little guy I've ever known. That is a cool name. That is a really cool name. Think there's a chance you can try to eat yourself? I should try naming myself Pizza then. I am sweaty. Not tasty. I know this. How do I know this? I have to clean my tablet and my keyboard, all my buttons frequently because of my sweaty little artist hands. A reminder that ants have a social stomach, while an extra stomach for holding food for their friends. Is that a thing? So weird. Wear artist gloves? You would think that I, being a sweaty little artist, would have artist gloves. I've lost 2 of them in the past month. I don't know where they go, but they keep disappearing on me. Why do I keep losing them? The only thing I need to do is put them on my desk when I'm not using them, and then put them on when I am using them. Why is that so difficult? Why do I walk around the house and put them in places they should not be? Because now there are places where I don't know, and I need them. Anyways, you should clean up after yourself. There's so many people that don't. It's disgusting. Oh, gross. Yeah, I never know. Yeah, I gotta clean fairly frequently, yeah. Place my tablet pen inside my glove, but you might be missing pens then. Ooh, yeah. Thankfully with the pens, I don't take those around. Those are the ones where I'm like, no, this one I cannot afford. So I do not put it anywhere. Also, like, where else would I use it? With art gloves, it's kind of like taking off socks. So it's... yeah, difficult. It's difficult to take them off, so there's an extra step in the process. I don't like it where it was. Is Burner Co's magic? Oh, it might be. Actually, got a couple magic cards out in the living room. She's moving about. Every time you talk about sweat, I think of drawing you in the meme of the fan and the particles. Yeah. How did that meme come to be? Why? Why? I think this is a trail to get you to play Magic with her. Yeah. Yeah, probably. She's trying to get it into my brain. She wants a rematch because I keep winning. No joke, I do keep winning at Magic, despite her being the Magic Goblin. She has more decks, and I chose two decks to play with. One of them is Lenore as a commander, and the other is the Leviathan deck. I think Lenore's is a human deck. But yeah, and I keep winning. Not always, but 2 out of 3 times. Whenever we have matches. Hope not here, but I will tell her hi. Yeah, I'll tell her hi after stream. Usually when I stop streaming is when it's lunchtime, and so both of us go, alright, we are hungry. We have to feed ourselves. What do we got in the fridge? For me, I got a leftover burrito from last night, so I'll probably just heat that up. For her, I think... ooh, maybe I'll just make her hot dogs. She likes hot dogs. Who doesn't love a good glizzy every once in a while? Little Bozo. A silly little fella. You trust him, don't you? Even with a knife? Can I tell you about a charter? I guess? I don't know much about charters in the first place. I want hot dogs so bad. Go get yourself a hot dog. Treat yourself. Get something good for you. Enjoy it. Savor it. Life's short. Eat good food. Alright, there's Bozo. Beautiful. Beautiful. I just can't bring myself to go out and get food unless I'm also buying it for someone else. I have to use others as an excuse to do nothing for myself. Sometimes, I used to do that a lot. I started doing it less now, thankfully. Like, I'll go out once a week for a walk and go, there's an ice cream shop nearby. Let's get some ice cream for no reason. And then I'll get ice cream and it's delicious. And it's very good. Cottage Corp. There you go. Get hot dogs for the Cabbage Corp. Cottage Corpse. You like to read? Yeah, I love to read. I'm not great at it, but I like it. I think I used to like to read way more. For some reason, it's harder to read more as you get older, and I'm not sure why. Like, the passion for literature just sort of dies down, and I don't know why. Alright, let's see. We're gonna put Bozo behind the bang. Okay, excellent. Alright, I think it's time for grayscale. Beautiful. We got to the point I wanted to get to. Let's go! Grayscale, grayscale. I think the stream is already a treat, and honey more than sweet. Ayo. Keep being this smooth while I'm trying to focus. God Home is such calming. God Home is great music. It is absolutely lovely. I like it. I've just been listening to Hollow Knight for this because it's so calming. Feels good. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Everything. And fill, and then erase what needs to be erased. Base layer? And I put one thing on your throne for you to accept? Gotcha. I will do my best because throne is a little funky sometimes. There's a lot of times where a package doesn't arrive and I have to solve that with the throne people, and it's getting a little frustrating, so I kind of want to figure that out. There we go. Honey Throne, that's just a myth. It's just a myth, it ain't real. It ain't real. Why would it ever be real? You have 400k channel points? Jeez, that is a lot. The things I want to implement to make it so that y'all have less channel points gotta be implemented faster. I mean, that needs to be nice. Ooh. That one. There we go. Wah. There we go. That's looking a bit better. Make this a little lighter so I can see. There we go. Now the line art is more separated. Give us an outlet. Time to use it. Yep. Oh, I've been working on something that I hope y'all would like. It's nothing's particularly new, but I'm hoping to implement it by the end of the month. 56, I spent a lot on TTS and songs. Almost 1% to that 50 million point wave. Meant to say I can tell you about a character made. Oh, absolutely, Arthur. Yeah, no worries. I was like, I don't know what charters are. I don't really know how they work. I pace a lot, or pay a lot, also a lot. Welcome in. It's what's a queen without her throne. Good question. My brain tried to think of that legit. Working on it. Working on it. Did you say this like I won't hoard them anyways? I mean, if you like to, go for it. Nothing wrong with that. The Shades Dispenser. Louisa. Welcome on back. Happy 7 months. Goblin Draw and gets a sub. Thank you. Why did my voice go so high? Oh gosh. My voice went really high there. What the heck? It's fine. Just do it. It's okay. Guarantee we'll use up all our points in a month if you had a Yippee redeem. Do you want to add a Yippee redeem? I want to update a lot of stuff, but model work has taken up all of my spare time. Like, I have a couple of graphics I wanted to update in OBS. Just haven't gotten around to it because brain does not like to focus on one thing. Focus on 5 different things. Frills and invert selection. Fill. There we go. Oh, did not mean to fill that part. There we go. Looks like a Star Guardian Jinx from League, or am I stupid? Absolutely not. It is sort of based on Link's, like Jinx's posing, but it is this silly little guy. If you do art, you'll find a Jumpster, a silly little jester that I'm drawing. Okay, remember that time when we can redeem gold for nothing? I remember that. That was a rough time for the mods because I completely forgot that the mods gotta redeem those. You gotta make sure that they are redeemed. Almost 0.1% of that honey hug redeem. I love hugs. I love hugs. Why did I make them so expensive? So look, guys, I made a charger. It was a prototype, and unfortunately, it was not as effective as I wanted. As effective as I wanted, but it takes time to invent things. Also, it's expensive. Yep, absolutely, making things is expensive. But that is really impressive. I don't understand electronics. It's cool that you're able to do that. Pixel Ash, I had ravioli for lunch. Ravioli sounds good right now. Oh, yeah, my favorite champ, Lynx and Vaso and Monkey? Yeah. Favorite. Absolute favorites. There we go, a little Bozo. Little guy. I think this is just water sound effects now. Oh, yeah, it is. There we go. Carson, thank you for the hydrate. Ravioli, give me the formioli. What's your favorite Hollow Knight boss soundtrack? I love Mantis Lords. Ooh. I think Mantis Lords is wonderful, but my favorite is probably... Hornet's boss theme. Really good stuff. Maybe it's just because I've got an emotional connection to that one, though. Who's coolest? This is Jumpster. Ambient cave noises, 10 hours. That might actually be pretty nice for my brain. I like the sounds inside caves. The thing I don't like about caves, though, is the feeling of being trapped. Not a fan. Not a fan. Too many scary stories about caves. Dingus. Hasha. What did you just say? Is that like a war cry? Thank you for the 100 shinies, Dingus. And Hammerhead, thank you for the resub. Happy 9 months. Congrats on your stream, baby. Welcome on in. Been a while since last time. Hope all is well. Missed you on TwitchCon in Paris. It was so much fun there. Thank you for always being so energetic and adorable on stream. It's always a pleasure to be. Thank you, Hammerhead. I'm glad you had fun at TwitchCon. I haven't gone to TwitchCon before. I think I'd be a little nervous. I know it would be cool because I get to see, like, Girl DM would be there. A lot of the other VTubers I know would be there. Like, so they're people I would be cool seeing. I just don't know what I would do. Because I don't know how to interact with people. They're Hornets. Oh, they're Hornets voice lines. Ah, sha. Yeah, that one. I remember that. Where's my brain? Text, though. But yeah, TwitchCon seems like a really fun time. Just because, like, if you want to meet people, it's a wonderful place for that. But also, I don't want to bother anyone. Like, any of the creators I know. And, like, because what if they're busy and I make them feel like they need to say hi? Oh, well. I don't want to make anyone feel obligated to say hi to me and hang out with me. That feels bad. Level 5 honey will make cute. I just make cute faces anyways, according to y'all, since I can't not make cute faces. I have been randomly browsing streams and thus have stumbled here. Hi all. Hi Beyond Pale. How's it going? Hope you have a lovely time. We're just doing art and vibing today. What? Honey, Girl DM was literally invited you to watch Digimon with her. Yeah, it's been nice. We do watch Digimon together, and it's so much fun. It's like watching Saturday night or Saturday morning cartoons together. I love it. Shelly cried her eyes out every time someone left. Oh, Lily. Oh. Young Pale, just excited. Cold shower. I can't take cold showers. I want to be able to take cold showers. Apparently, they're good for you. On the bang. Isn't that the point of TwitchCon? I guess that's the point of TwitchCon. I don't think I understand how to be social sometimes, you know? It's challenging. Always terrified of making someone feel uncomfortable. That is a big fear of mine. I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. It's bad. Alright, let's see. Amaranth, thank you for the 5 gifted subs! You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to keep the hype train going. It's okay. Arthur. His name is Arthur Jacqueline. Planewalker, which allows him to go to other worlds like Black Clover. Control fire without using magic, but he's still human. Planewalker's a title. Oh yeah! Like in Magic. Huh. That's pretty neat. I don't really know much about Black Clover. All I know is the main character has anti-magic as his magic power. Mekabo, thank you for the 4 gifted subs. Thank you very much. You did not do that. Honey, adore. I know this. I'm trying to get better. You're like obligated. Now I want to hang out with you. That's true. But I also don't want to disappoint anyone. I don't want people to meet me and go like, oh, just kidding. She's not like in streams. And then I'll go, oh, okay. I understand. I'm scared of me. People are terrified. They're very intimidating. As I've said before, people, very, very cool. Don't want to disappoint anyone. Normally when I go to art cons, they are art cons, so I get to see other artists selling things. I love the artist alleys. They're the best part. Many people are scared. People are scary, yeah. Dumb, as someone who has met you, I'm counting down the days till I do it again. What do you mean? You're just a cute person. Shh. What do you mean, Jumpster? You're also very cool. Oh, Jumpster, I was so intimidated when I first met you. Not gonna lie, I was like, oh no, this is a really cool person. I hope I impressed her. She's so funny. I was so intimidated to meet all the goofballs. Are you kidding me? Everyone is very kind and very cool. Stop, Ash. Shh. Cry then. Do it. Do it. I will cry. Those are so nice. Honestly, the amount of times I have... So, fun fact. Because I'm so used to having performance anxiety and doing performances, I have the fun ability to cry and have no one notice because I know how to keep my voice in check for the most part. I can't get loud because then my voice will crack. But it's easy to hide when you're crying on a phone call. So I've cried many a times streaming with the goofballs because they made me laugh and feel so happy so many times. And I don't want to make them feel weird, so I'll have just like tears running down my face while I'm trying to crack jokes. It's a good time. It's fun. I was kicking my feet and giggling the whole trip. Everyone's like, everyone is so cool. Everyone's so nice and thoughtful and funny. Ugh. I'm so excited to do it again. So excited. Such a bad talent to have. I know. It's not okay though, honey. Listen, it's fine. You'll learn how to deal with it. It's okay. I mean, we can all cry together, honey. That way no one will be left out. True. True. Could do that. Hi, Ollie. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good evening. If I ever meet you in real life, I will simply give you a high five because it is short and a friendly greeting. I like high fives, yeah. Thing is, the unique ability to sob quietly in movies that's different don't warrant tears. That definitely don't warrant tears. Yeah. Whew. Fun. It's very easy to cry. I cry pretty easily. But like when I sob, I really sob. Bam, bam. Manny, you cried on the phone last time we talked. Manny's calling you out, dingus. That's okay though. Nothing wrong with crying. Crying happens. Sounds like you need a hug? Oh yeah, I love hugs. Everybody needs hugs. They're good for you. But yeah. Fill in the bangs for now. Using grayscale because then I can see the difference a little easier. But yeah, like I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable by me crying. That's something I've always worried about. Emotions, what do they mean? You know, for the longest time, I didn't know how to process emotions. Like, I got sad and I cried, or I got mad or upset, but I never understood what it meant. Like, I never understood why I felt those things until I saw a little breakdown of what emotions meant. And I was like, oh, so that's what happens. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Because, like, sometimes when you are angry, it is when someone has wronged you. And I was like, oh, so that's why it feels like that, you know? Or, like, when you're sad, it is sometimes a feeling of loss. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know, that's hard. It's hard to explain that I didn't understand why emotions happened. I just felt them, you know? You're a rat. Thank you for the sub. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're doing well. And DS Colossus, thank you for the 2,000 shinies. Sorry, I got distracted. That is a lot. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for the level 5 hype train. That's very kind of y'all. They're also just ADHD, emotional dysregulation that makes everything much heavier. Yeah, it might be that. Manny, I'm the worst at emotion. Yeah, it's the emotions feel very big, but not understanding where they come from or why they happen is very, very difficult sometimes. So it's hard to understand. But once you once someone breaks down why you feel those emotions, it's like, oh, okay, things start to make a little bit more sense. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you up because you shouldn't have to hide your emotions from your friends. It's not really hiding emotions. It's not understanding them, you know? Different. Jedi, you could never disappoint me if I met you. You're one of my favorite Twitch streamers, period. Thank you. Easily #1, you're the perfect levels of both comfy and chaos, but more importantly, you're one of the nicest people I've met. I know we'd easily be able to talk about different fandoms or ours. Oh, absolutely. I like talking about things. Even if I do not have a particular hobby, I love listening to people talk about their hobbies. Because that's when, like, people come to life and you get to see how lively and excited they are, and it's contagious. You feel the same way. It's really nice. But yeah, talk about your passions and things you enjoy. Because if people are kind and patient, they'll like to hear about them. Turn off a little bit. There we go. Scary mood? Yeah, ADHD is wild. Usually why I go quiet whenever I hang with the goofballs, because I'm trying to regulate the happiness and not just go, ooh, oh, Gary. Oh, is that why you go quiet? Oh, that's so sweet. Not gonna lie, because Gary is probably the one of the people who... It's very good to hang out with Gary in a VC, because a lot of the times there will be just moments of silence, but they will be the most comfy moments of silence you will ever have. You don't feel like you have to entertain when Gary is there, and it's so nice. You're having a good time, but you don't feel like you gotta host company. Vibes good. Bum, bum, bum. Thing is, when you're happy, it's too much. When you're sad, it's too much. Yeah, I can feel that. Sad is a lot. And he can confirm we sit in the same room silently all the time. Yep. It's a really good time. Helps me to get used to my kind of discomfort with silence. I'm so used to having to fill silence for it to mean people are having fun, and here's a good person to train that habit out, you know? Bum, bum, bum. Gary, ooh, well. We cry, but it's okay. Crying is alright. It's good. It helps to relieve some stress. Honey Ring offers me my first offer you a rock. I like rocks. Thank you. Spent a good part of the year helping my friend get used to talking about their passions, and it paid off so well in the end. Oh, it's so good. Seeing your friends open up about things they enjoy. A wonderful time for everyone. Especially when it's like media and art. I feel like a lot of people are worried about talking about those kind of things. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to being around artists, and all of us love art. It's a big part of our lives. But there we go. Last little bit of cleanup there. There we go, that looks a bit better. Pixelash. I will become a senior soon, and I want my senior year to be full of exciting moments, so I plan to ask out a girl before I graduate. Ooh! That ought to be fun. Good luck. I hope it goes well, and if it doesn't, that is also okay. You take a shot, you take your shot? Be prepared for whatever happens, you know? Oh, Wolf, one of my daughters came in and thought you were a video game I was playing. Oh, that's adorable. Say hi to your daughter for me. I hope she's doing well. Hope she's having fun. I consider buying the Goblin game on Steam. What would it be? Would it just be like a motivational sort of art game? Ooh, an art game could be fun. That could be pretty neat. Even, hey, say? stretch. Feels good. Just imagine trying to explain my passions. So there's this gesture and a few goblins and a tumbler sexy man and a kumiho. Those are my hyperfixations. Look at them. Alright. Go to the white layer now. Start coloring. I could turn off the roughs too. Oh, I want to keep that one. That one has the colors that I need. Base layer. Oh, it's so bright. Extra hair layer. I'll probably change the color up slightly so that the palettes are a bit more drastic like in Hades. Go, clean that up a little bit. My eyes! My eyes! Ha! Flashbang! Pale, which of these types of conversations are the equivalent of brainstorming? Which these types of conversations are the equivalent of brainstorming, philosophizing, or just experimentations with theatrics of mind? I talk normally and hold a conversation, but small talk? Nope. Small talk's difficult. I feel like the way I like to break down small talk into much bigger talk is to ask people very casual philosophy questions. You learn about them as a person, and they get to learn about you as a person. Such as one of my absolute favorites that I think I've asked Cove 4 times, because I keep forgetting what the answer is would you rather be able to fly or teleport wherever you wanted? And you can elaborate from that, you know? And it sounds like a very strange, out there question, but it does tell you a bit about the person, and it can create a little bit of a debate. Sometimes people will go like, that's a weird question. I'm like, absolutely it is. That's kind of the point. This casual conversation, which is like, how's the weather? What did you have to eat? Although, what you could have to eat could be interesting. But like small stuff like that, like, what's your job? How was work? Those are very casual questions. I like to break them down into deeper stuff. Because it's fun. Jummy flashbang. Okay. Next up, we can do the clothing base. Bam, bam. Dingus, hold up PNG. Look at my friends! Look at them! Look at them! They're great! Alright. Try a goal of just meeting people first. You'll have less pressure on yourself and it'll probably make things less awkward. Generally, better to know and talk with girls before deciding to ask a random one out. Oh yeah, asking a random one out could be neat. But generally as well, if you ask someone out, they will eventually ask, like, hey, why did you ask me out? And sometimes the answer of, like, I wanted to ask a girl out can be endearing, depending on the person. But some people like a reason, you know? Dr. Squash, I don't see a pretty lady, though. I do see a pretty goblin, and everything about it is like honey. Why, thank you. Teleportation, obviously. Flying is cool and all, but I'm scared of heights. I love flying, but if I could teleport, I wouldn't have to pay for flights. That sounds pretty awesome. I would have to explain to people if I travel to another country, just like, yeah, how did I suddenly end up in Italy? Can't explain that one away. They would think I stowed away on a plane or something. Better to learn to talk to girls or just people instead of treating them like a goal. That's true. Yeah. The coolest thing you can do to a person is to treat them like a person. Any teleportation, then you get to spend more time with those you want to be like, exactly! I could visit the homies! I could drop off some soup, or show them a cool little art piece I've been doing, or show them a new dress I got. That could be great! Flight is the safer option, for sure. And it's cool because you get the sensation of flying or falling if you'd like. Teleportation. Efficient. The only thing where teleporting wins is long distance travel and repeated journeys. Yep. Absolutely, yep. That's sort of what I was thinking of. Argos, how fast can I fly? About as fast as you can run is usually the stipulation that I put on it. Think more. Thank you for the ear wiggles. Can you fly using a paraglider and teleporting? I guess you could, yeah. This is where the fun conversation bits come in, you know? You get to see how creative people can be. You teleport in the air along a flight path to see the cool things, or do you maintain a falling momentum while teleporting? That's another good one. Real slow flying, teleporting better then. I kind of like the idea of being able to fly only as fast as you can run. Like, I'm always a fan of, like, putting limits on powers, such as with teleporting, you have to... I like the rule that if you're going to teleport, you have to have been to the place before, you know? You can't just teleport wherever you want. Wrong one. There we go. That's a fun rule. Hi, Slayer. Portals are better than teleportation? Portals are pretty cool. Teleportation's fun. I guess you could teleport through a portal. There's also like, how flashy would you like it to be? Or if you were flying, would you fly with wings or just floating? You know, stuff like that. You need a bonfire to teleport? Oh. I want to play Dark Souls again. Alright. Those two. This is not going to be the final color, so don't worry about it. I know exactly what a honey goblin game would be. Imagine Tavern Keeper, like a game where you're a honey goblin or you work for honey, make food and do bartending. Yeah, a little slice of life game like that. Aww. Help keep the tavern afloat. There'd also be mini games with how smooth is your brain. One where you make models for people and one where you can draw to your heart's content. Oh, that would be like a cottagecore game. That sounds lovely. Just a game where you get to work in a tavern by day, do art, work on models at night, relax, try to take care of yourself, go on runs. Something about like, I'm not a huge fan of The Sims, but I like Stardew Valley, so something sort of similar to Stardew Valley would be cool. Coffee. I actually managed to get away and watch Spider-Verse. God, his fight is perfect. Oh, yep. Spider-Verse is wonderful. I'm so excited to see what they do with it. I'm so excited. I have no idea what they're gonna do for the next one, but I'm so excited to see it. Where are the features? There we go. Get the eye color. Dumpster's eyes are not this blue, but I will adjust them in a moment. Dragonator, thank you for the 100 shinies. I have a feeling you'd like 4-book series Jumper by Stephen Gould. It explores the implications of teleportation in a very believable fashion, including aspects like what happens when the momentum or the energy required to change speeds and altitude, since the Earth spins at different speeds in different latitudes and altitudes. Oh gosh, that is a lot of thought into teleportation. Wow. Little Quincy, you're doing Spider-Verse inspired art of yours. He's nice! Ooh, that sounds like fun. Spider-Verse art. So wonderful. Love seeing it. There we go. That looks a bit more like Jumpster's color of eyes. Little baby blue eyes. Use this color for now. Ooh, nice. I personally like telelocation. Just smash everything out of the way. I feel like super strength is real. That just made me think of super strength. Super strength, I used to think was not a very fun power. And now that I'm a bit older, I'm like, no. Actually, super strength could be pretty cool. How much of that sandwich to eat? A couple bites. I got a couple more bites. It's fine. It's fine. Now it's just strength. We easily break things. Yeah, that was the other thing with super strength. It sucks. Gotta have lunch soon? Yeah, that's true. I do gotta have lunch in a little bit. I want to get the base colors down. So, the accessories, and the boomerang, and then I think we're pretty good to go. Bozo. Where is the Bozo reference? There it is. Bozo this base color for now. Wonder if you can fit her in her checkerboard pattern in anywhere. Yeah, I was thinking of places I could put it. And my thought was putting diamonds here, maybe making the checker pattern on her like hair wrappings. Or maybe putting it on like her belt. I was gonna do it with the gems a little bit. But needs a little bit more work. Need to figure it out a bit more. I think I got something in my eye. There we go. I'm right, is this more Hades art? Yeah, it's in Hades' style. I just wanted to practice it more, especially with like the harsh black lighting. This style is not quite Hades style. It's closer to my style, but still, good practice. Excellent. The cool thing about super strength is it's very versatile for storytelling. For example, if you just want a normal person who is justifiably able to punch through a wall or take big damage from a monster. Yep. That is another cool thing about super strength, is hopefully it would also mean you are very durable, so you can get thrown around a lot. Arthur, thank you for the hydrate. Bozo. Oh, that's what happened. I colored the wrong thing. Erase some of this. That one. Do the boomerang. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Boomerang. Boomerang. Orange for now. Well, I guess it's gonna be a banana. Yellow. Yeah. Find the base, and base we are going to round. There we go. DM6. On the topic of adding limitations to superpowers, I think it'd be cool if, say, you had the ability to stop time, but you age twice as fast. Ooh, that's a fun drawback. That makes it an interesting power, for sure. Squid, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 2 months. Welcome on back. Hope you're doing good. My favorite superpower is the foresight one, like seeing 2 to 3 seconds in the future. Ooh, yep. I like that one. That is a very fun one because it's got a very clear limitation to it. See a couple seconds in the future. It does give you an advantage, but it cannot solve all of your problems. I like the... There was one that I think Doctor Who did, where it was like the silly. There we go, that's the silly thing I did. But there was a concept in Doctor Who where there was a human that was made immortal. And so they can live forever. But the issue that they ran into is the human brains can't store memories forever. So they had to write down everything that happened in their lives, and they cannot recall everything because they can only remember a certain amount of time. I like that. It's a neat drawback. It also brings into the question, like, yeah, if humans were able to become immortal, how much of our memory could we actually recall? You know? For making models, it would be a puzzle-like game where you had to put the pieces together. Like one of those slide puzzles or something where you drag and click and put the right piece in its place. No, wait, it would be like the Mii's where you have to make a model with the tools like Mii Creator, but with thousands more possibilities. Ooh, that would take some programming in and of itself. Yeah, that or as you age more, memories and habits would just get even more ingrained in your personality. Ooh, yeah. Alexis, you remember that episode? Or Axelis. Yeah, I remember that episode. That was a fun concept. I like the idea of limiting superpowers because it makes it much more interesting and means more when the powers are being used by characters. That's why Super Strength, I think, bored me a lot. Like, you can do some fascinating stuff with the character, but with that power, it's a little bit more limited. Alright. Time to... part of Boomerang. You like the anime Bungo Stray Dogs? Oh, I do know that one. I watched a bit of it. I watched the first season. That's about it, though. I fell off afterwards. But I did like the power system there. On the other hand, I also like anime like Mob Psycho and One Punch Man, or at least the first season of One Punch Man. Just the limitless power is also a very interesting writing tool. If you're limitless, how does that affect your mental well-being? And in Saitama's case, he's just depressed. He's sad. Feels that when you reach the top, it's very lonely. But mob is like the opposite. And I like that. Yeah, memories are like pathways in your brain, experiences that carve paths in your head that get slowly widened over time. That's one of the reasons older people have issues with newer concepts, because older concepts literally have stronger connections and more worn paths in their heads. Mm-hmm. Shit, I got another minigame idea. One where you play a card game that's like Magic the Gathering against Cove and the other goofballs. Ah, they challenge you to fights. Randomer, thank you for the posture check. Excuse me. Okay, so I figured something like vampires would just be even more conservative and set in their ways. Habits eventually become obsessions. True. I wonder if that's been addressed with vampires. I guess maybe not directly, but what we do in the shadows is kind of close. Excuse me. I'm just moving the layers around. Go. The accessories, and then we can, I think we can call that a stream. Veronica, I like being immortal, even if existence comes to an end, nothing stays permanent. It is but a cycle, and as an immortal, you get to see what the next cycle as existence is. Yeah, I agree. I used to be kind of against the idea of becoming immortal if the offer were presented to me. Like, immortality with no drawbacks, you know? Where it's just, you would stop aging, but you would not disintegrate. You wouldn't be killed, you know? You just would not die. And I think that could be fascinating. But if there's no release afterwards, I wonder if that would, how that would affect a psyche, you know? Love to become a Wolverine style immortal? Man, I wonder how the memory problem would be taken care of. That's the one I would worry about. Alright, there we go. Select it around there. Oh, wrong one. Also, wrong color. Go. Bells and accessories. Goran, thank you for the visa. Happy 3 months. Welcome on back. 3 months. Woo! Coffee. Never understood the weird aversion to immortality. You just have more time to do things. How awful. True. I think my logic was like, because if you become immortal, the thing that you will start to fear more than eternity is fear loss. Like, if you are the only immortal, you will be afraid of losing those around you, you know? Or if you are, like in Land of the Lustrous, if you are one of the few immortals, you would be afraid to lose your fellow immortal friends. So that's one of the things you'd be worried about. But again, different people. I think there's also like for some people, like if to them there is the concept of an afterlife, would they not be allowed to see their friends and family and their loved ones in the afterlife, you know? You may be afraid to lose people, but you'd also have an infinite time to get over it. True. Yeah, and it's just Different for different people. This belt. Flowers and wreath fill. Go. Scaled so I can see it a bit better. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now let's clean up the line art a little bit. Alright, I think that's pretty good for now. I can feel my throat getting a little bit sore. Yes, I'll be like Dracula, but I want to help with science. That could be pretty cool, actually. Sort of living long enough to be helpful to more people. Can I have a friend with me in immortality? Maybe. Again, we're getting to the philosophical parts of like, would we have companionship in this with another immortal? Or would it be like a rivalry? Like you would have an enemy who is also immortal. Ooh. What if there were two immortals? You and another person. But the other person wanted to go to the afterlife, but cannot until they kill you, and they are the one person that can kill you. It's the immortal snail question. But instead of it being a snail, it's a person. You know, would that be a way to live? Enemies to lovers? Maybe. Maybe. I also have infinite time to learn grief. Yeah, learning how to cope would be important. Similar to Highlander, but for death? I don't know anything about Highlander, so maybe? Us, thanks for another comfy stream. I gotta get ready for work, but I'm glad I was able to make it to almost the end. No worries. We're very close to the end. Well, I think this is pretty good. We got the line art done. We got the base colors there. Now we just have to figure out the colors, then the lighting, and the effects. So, we're getting some work done. Slow, but steady progress. Whoop. There we go. Wrong button. Ooh, a little stretchy. Soul Geyser, if you had an immortal friend, you would constantly need to make sure you don't piss him off, otherwise it'll be a lonely eternity. True, but I guess if you were friends with another immortal, you could just work through it. You know, you'd have all the time in the world to work through it. Thistledown's name you just got here? This happens. Sometimes the timing doesn't work out. I will be streaming again on Monday at 6 p.m. EDT, or 9 p.m. EST, depending on what time zone you're in. We're just gonna be doing more art. Relaxing. Taking it easy. I've seen Taka's 101 subathon. I haven't seen it, no. I know Jumpster was on it earlier, back on Thursday, I think. But yeah. Let's see. I know who we can go visit. Perfect. Perfection. Just gonna make sure they're not ending stream. Oh, they're not. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think they just started. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. So, I'm gonna go get some lunch. I got food to eat. Ugh. Oh, last question before we head out. I just gotta make sure I do the redeems. Destin, thank you for the breathe redeem. Bill, question. If a VTuber agency offered you to be part of them, would you accept or would you stay indie? Or would you just offer to make them models for their agency? That's a good question. I think it depends on what the conditions would be. Because for me, I would prefer to have ownership of my own designs and work. So if it were like a vshoujo kind of deal, I think that would be alright. But if I were told, like, for Hololive that I would have to not make models anymore and just drop what I'm doing and become a new character, I don't know if I'd do that. I don't really know if I'd do that. I like my art. I like being able to make it move. Bam, 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 bam. But let's go visit the person we're actually drawing. We were drawing Jumpster, so let's go visit Jumpster. Bam, 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 bam. I definitely spelled Jummy wrong. There we go. Jumpster's just vibing right now, and Jumpster looks absolutely adorable. Jumpster's got some... Y'all will see. Y'all will see in a moment. Alright. Bananarang, right? Y'all are much better at thinking of raid messages than I am. Dang. Dang, that was good. Bananarang, right? So excited. I was so excited to do this drawing. It's so nice. It helps my brain relax too. Doing something that I can vibe to and not force because there's a deadline is so calming. But yeah. Ramothma, thank you for the reset. Happy 16 months. Hope y'all are doing well. But yeah, check out my socials if you want to see my art or my VODs. You can check them out there. Whew. I'm gonna relax. Eat something nice. Take it easy. I think y'all are gonna really enjoy it over at Jumpsters. Jummy is incredibly kind, incredibly funny. So much fun to be around. Just very witty too, honestly. I think y'all are gonna have a good time. But yeah. Oh, I'm gonna eat a burrito. Oh yeah, definitely gonna eat a burrito. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be very nice. Okay, but y'all have fun. I'll see y'all soon. Thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye. You take it easy. I'll see you on Monday.